Finally. And then, I had a bit of a problem. Meaning that the game refuses to stream itself, as it did before, which kind of confused me. So I decided to, try my luck for a bit longer, and now that it actually works, I am happy. Now if it actually works completely, I will be even more happy, but we'll find that out in a second. Basically, as soon as I have seen everything actually working. Which, to be fair, can take a while for everything to load, but it should potentially work. Not potentially, maybe. Hopes and dreams. Oh wait, let me phone. Haven't you tortured me enough on this one? So it's like, just get started, Bushman. Just get started. Don't even. Don't even. Hold on. Let's pull this one up. This window should actually see if it's working or not, which would be rather important, mind you. But then I will have to remember how to play, Medical 2. That's going to be fun. Basically, we're going to start a bit of a throwaway campaign, basically. I'm not saying we're gonna stay with it, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a long-lasting one, it's just basically how to put it, a random choice in this particular case. You know that. Hello there, listen to me, Mumbai. How are you on these finest of evenings? Hope you're not as hot as me. Because that would suck. How are you? I did stream. Of course, you stream while I'm busy doing work. The world isn't a fair place anymore. No, it never was. Now then, let's see if it decides to work. Team 4. Main Pokemon. Yeah, Sims 4. The only Sims I ever played was Sims 1. Pretty sure, actually. Look at this. I can see a screen now. Well, give them a bit more time, and at some points, I mean, if you want, I can send them a nice message going like, hey, I found somebody who is using your stuff. Want to take a look at that? Not that I would actually bother with that. I'm pretty sure Nintendo makes more than enough money, as is. Now then, Grand Campaign? Yes, let's do Grand Campaign, shall we? Not a long one, though. That's absolutely not doable. Now then, since I already had decided to play the Holy Roman Empire, who do I need to kill? Milan and Denmark. Milan is actually not much of a problem. They'll attack me anyway, at some point. In-game, online. Shouldn't use. That sounds like a nice advice. More likely you absolutely should not use it. This is Nintendo has any, well, every fucking right to piss in your doorstep and go like, yes, this is ours now. You're free. Tampering with Nintendo's Pro cartridges, eh? I don't know if they're actually happy with that. I mean, the argument always was, for me at least, same with any copy of a game. Basically, if I own it, it shouldn't really matter if I have it in another format downloaded, but, well, companies agree. Anything else? I manage all my cities. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, let's turn that off though. Because otherwise I'm gonna get insane with this woman explaining to me every fucking 2 steps. Hey, did you know? Hey, did you know? It was that fucking Navi, that fucking Zelda. Oh, that's not embarrassing. You do know that in some parts, decrypting the data load is already considered a crime.
The Holy Roman Empire stretches across a vast expanse of Europe. Ruled over by the Emperor,
As long
who is
as nobody
crowned
catches
by
you
the
doing
Pope
it,
himself,
yeah.
the
Where
Empire's
there's no
influence
judge.
is strong and far-reaching.
Do they? Is that a word? I do hate it when, you know, this little advisor lady goes like, did you know? You can. Yes, woman,
From
I
the
can
moment
click a
that
scroll, I
Charlemagne
know.
was crowned Emperor, the
Charlemagne,
soldiers of
yay.
the Reich have fought and died for victory. Yet war,
Favorite thing,
even
favorite actual
when
word.
waged by a holy empire, is still a brutal affair.
Is it supposed to be funny, like, you know, haha, man is trying to explain something? I don't get it. Maybe I'm just stupid. Meh, don't care. Look at that, it's awesome. And oh, look at all of this graphical, absolutely shiny violence.
It is the Germans who wield the most power.
Of course
in
it's the
empire.
Germans.
Though
Woo!
it exists as a shadow of what once was, it will take a great general to lead the empire to
It is
its
medieval.
former glory.
As the name is obliged, it is in the medieval era, which means Francia is not a thing any longer. It's gone for a while, actually. It's the Holy Roman Empire, which is neither holy, nor Roman, nor actually an empire. They are lying in the title. I'm sure nowadays they would actually get sued over it. Like what? That's false advertising. You can't just claim that. Then the Emperor's like, yes, I can. I fucking can. Now then. Fucking schmedieval. Ooh, how nice. I can actually move the camera with WASD. Look, does this look like fucking Francia? No, it's not. Do you see this nice little art layer here? Yes. We're holy, we're Roman, and we're an empire. But
Mein
we're
Kaiser.
lying through our fucking teeth, aren't we? Okay, I don't need to deal with France, which means sending my little princess over to France and go like, hey, France, wanna become friends? Bestest buddies? Where the fuck on the map is Paris? I think it's somewhere here.
Very well.
Oh yeah. Look at that, she's like, meh.
This Fräulein needs her rest.
Yes, Fräulein needs your rest. Actually, Fräulein, that's a very interesting terminology you're using in the game, because according to law, you're not supposed to say that anymore. Then again, you're not supposed to be saying many great things anymore. Now, if I take Florence, I can actually tell you what's going to happen. Milan is going to get pissed at some point and attack me for it. Why, you might wonder? Because it's fucking Milan. What are you expecting from them? Amateurs. But that is putting it mildly. They're the worst. Let's go
We
over
will
there.
conquer with honor, Kaiser.
Okay.
Laying siege, Holy Kaiser.
I have 1, 2,
Is
3,
it time to take
4.
the walls, mein Kaiser?
They have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're basically having quite a bit of an advantage here. I'll probably starve them out, honestly. For the moment. Bologna. You get very low tech rate. And you get some troops next turn. Next. Prag, Hamburg. We do have some goals.
Ja, mein Kaiser.
You go to
We
Hamburg.
shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
There's a castle.
Besieging settlement, Kaiser.
Why don't you have a general?
Siege force reporting, Kaiser.
They have 4 units, good. But since those units are not
Mein
really
Kaiser?
secure, I'll send you a general. What do I need? 15, plus I need to eradicate Denmark, and I need to eradicate Milan. Okay, 2 very interesting goals I have. And we have Vienna, there's Nuremberg. How about Prague? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. I can probably deal with that.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser. We make camp here.
Because I start as one of the more wealthier factions, which does allow me to do some probably cool shit. Like, you know, sending my troops every which bloody fucking where. There's some minor factions here, and somewhere to the east is Poland, if memory serves. Remember down here, actually right next to me, is, yeah, Hungary. But Denmark. That's where I keep all my gold. Yeah, I'm sorry about your gold, but Denmark needs to go. I don't actually know if I will be able to finish this in one sitting, because, well, it's going to be quite the achievement, actually. Now, let me see. Is this still neutral? Yes, it is. It was burn. But gold! I don't care about gold. I care about my power.
Forward!
How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's a bit much. Okay, so even with some reinforcement, I don't get that. Okay, we need more troops. And knights are a very good start for that. You go up there. That means you have no generalissimo any longer. Okay. Innsbruck, I don't really need you. You could also go up towards the north. Ah, it's difficult. I don't really remember how trigger happy Milan is. So, like, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe a good idea. I don't know. Questions though. Yes, Vienna. Don't wet yourself out of excitement. Okay. Basically, since we have a lot of nice little provinces around us, we can grow fast. This game's a bit loud though.
We come bearing word.
And this game gets even louder. My little sound control is not working as it is supposed to be. I was telling you to go more or less down, not up. Game's like, did you want more? Venice. You're not one of my enemies.
Magnificent. Excellent.
What
What
do you
else
have
would
any
you
enemies now?
suggest?
A large. Military access?
No, I don't see another
Okay, just
proposition.
and
We shall listen, of course.
okay.
It seems we have... Goodbye.
Let's start
it
with
has
this.
been a pleasure.
Then I can pull them into my war. If you want to win the short campaign in a very short amount of time, as we have like, you know, an hour, maybe two if I'm really stretching it today,
Set, Kaiser. All we need is a victim.
then we need to be a bit efficient about it. Magdeburg. There's another city there, eh?
Come on.
Okay, we can take this.
Today's mein Kaiser.
You have 4. It's not enough. Yeah, it is indeed not enough. I should have done it the other way around. Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? And then we will be making losses. And many of them. Money-wise, we're going to burn through a lot. But hey. That is what it means. That is sometimes what it means. Can't get away with a high-tech trade, eh? But well. At least I'm not gonna go completely bankrupt.
Mein Kaiser.
But yeah, taking Bern is probably not an option with this army. 21st units instead of easy exit. Nonsense. Nonsense. I know what I'm doing.
Forward. We make camp
Okay,
here.
that's Dijon. Basically, I'm just gonna go up to Antwerp and take
Today's march ends
that.
here, Kaiser.
Or whatever's in
make
between.
camp here.
Where's my little, where's my lady? Ah, lady? I'm sure I had a little Fräulein sitting around doing all cool shit. Oh, has she actually married? I probably married her, didn't I? I'm the largest faction. I'm the strongest faction. I need to take Magdeburg. We'll take care of it. Venice. Venice likes me. Yep. Had a marriage going on. I knew something of this pop-up was there, and then I was like, ah, yeah. Okay, 3, 6. You know what? I'm actually going to try
Marching to
this.
battle.
With that, that's gonna be a pain in the ass though.
Kaiser!
And I'm gonna send
mein
you
Kaiser.
over to...
March!
It should
Today's
work.
journey is over.
And you, and you, and you,
For the
and...
Reich.
Is there anywhere a secondary
Mein Kaiser?
general sitting
come
around
on.
doing shit all right now?
March. Combining troops.
The problem is also, all of these troops that you see here, they are not actually garrison troops, like this guy, which means they cost me the full amount. It means the best way to actually make use of your troops is, of course, to send them around and, well, get me some money by taking over other villages. I think Antwerpen is somewhere here.
With honor,
Now,
Kaiser.
growing quickly comes with a lot
Resting
of
here,
disadvantages,
noble Kaiser.
and that is putting it fucking mildly. But hey, at least we have a plan.
Greetings. Greetings. I come bearing word for you today.
But if I follow along the coast, shouldn't there be Antwerpen somewhere?
This is wonderful.
If memory serves.
Your time was most valuable.
Nobody shall suspect we are here, Kaiser.
Somewhere around
A
here.
perfect ambush. For the Reich. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, if
Resting
I follow
here,
this line, there will be
Kaiser.
something. You will see where it is on the map. Let me tell you, medieval
Kaiser?
knows precisely where stuff is. You don't need to question it.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
Yes,
Ja,
you
Kaiser.
will.
Kaiser! Forward! Today's march ends here. Ja, Kaiser!
How the fuck you
Ja,
feel we
mein
need to go
Kaiser!
that way around? I don't know, but I don't give a shit
Come
either.
on. Ja,
Now, where's
Kaiser.
Magdeburg? Where's
Today's
Magdeburg?
march ends here, mein Kaiser.
What do you have? Slav mercenaries, armored sergeants, crossbow militia, Slav levies, peasant archers. I could potentially win this fight. It would be a pain in the ass though.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
Yes.
Besieging settlement, Kaiser. The siege
Do
continues,
it,
Kaiser.
for the Kaiser.
Ja.
And then,
For the Reich.
for a few turns, I'm going to bleed
come on.
money like no one's bloody business, eh? Well, it's life. It's life indeed. I want to make this process a bit faster by actually
For the
attacking them. What do you have? 4 units. And at least 3 of those will be on the walls. 1 peasant crossbowman. Actually, can you have them on the walls? I don't think you actually have the right walls for that. Before I go in there, this game has a tendency to crash sometimes, so holy much. Ooh. Okay. Well, to battle.
The Reich marches to
I have
glory.
one little Remy. That should be more than enough. Let's see. Balance of power. The game's like, yeah, 50-50. 50-50. Good old games. Yeah, no, I mean, normally the game runs pretty damn stable, but
Gott, Ehre,
since there's no
Vaterland.
autosave, if the game actually crashes after you have played for a long while, you will hate yourself like no one's business. And believe you me, that can happen. Not happening often, but when it happens with the worst possible timing, and you can bet your little ass on that. You've heard it here. You've heard it here first, people. Games can be assholes too. Very much so.
And so we come to the hour of battle. I will give you victory if you have the guts to fight like Imperial soldiers when I ask it. I will not ask men to die needlessly.
Aha.
I will throw no lives away. But I do expect each man to do his part.
I do love this little
Victory
speeches though.
will
They're
be the
cool.
reward. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest Germans. They must
Because
all
he's
die
an honest
before dawn
German,
comes
of course.
again.
Don't you
This
listen
is a
to
mercy,
him?
Because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters.
Because he's a proper and honest German, that is why you can hear his voice when he speaks the truth. Yes, that is how German works. You can hear it all the time, because it's the truth. Now, if this were any other language, you would hear nothing, of course, because... No. Ram!
General's bodyguard!
Yeah, no, let's not move to General just yet. That's the truth of the matter. Only the honest Germans can speak through the helmets. Everybody else, you know, they're baby bitch boys. What does actually have? Some Italian militias, some crossbowmen that are running away, so nothing to really worry about. Ah, yes, Germans being the when they hold speeches. He was just screaming loudly. Can never miss that word. He is just that good. Look at him. Look at him. He's heavy cavalry. He's basically the king in the ring. As far as the, well, the world right now is concerned. And you actually, we can use fire arrows. Fire arrows. I do love fire arrows, but those are pretty damn good against, you know, anything that actually has morale. Those people actually should not have much in that way. Oh look, one of them died. I do love it though. Medieval 2 actually does many things right that other more modern Total Wars do horribly wrong. Like, you know, archers actually don't have killer precision. I mean, quite literally. Look at Shogun 2's archer. They fire like a fucking sniper rifle. A magical sniper rifle that cannot miss.
Battering ram is in place.
My archers, they actually need to, when they lob shots like this, do horrible things. And now the fire arrows are cool. It's just like, you know, when your cannons fire flaming shots. It's not practical because it will fucking kill your cannon very quickly, actually. But who cares? It's cool. And sometimes cool is a lot more important than anything else. Realism, fine and dandy, but don't forget, games also need to be fun. If I have a game and it's not fun, I ain't gonna play that.
The man has breached the gate.
They've breached the gate, yes. Rounded even more German, yes. Sorry, card. Attack! Attack! Yes, for realism has to use different other types of intelligence. Meh. As if anyone would bother with that. Everybody's like, hey, I have archers. What do they use? Arrows.
These walls now belong to the
Quite
Empire.
literally, that's how the thing goes. But yeah, arrows. Okay, you fire on those cunts, because right now I need you to be a bit practical minded for me. And you deal with those, because those should be easy enough to deal with. Actually, let's push through. Let's be an asshole about it. Push. Push! Use your mass, you bloody bastards! Also, archers, stop with the, where is it? Skirmish-Mode. Skirmish-Mode sucks. Good. Now attack you. Bodyguard? No, not that unit. Attack this unit. If I send him against the spearmen, I can't even complain if they die, because, well... What I'm looking forward to is not arrows. I'm looking forward to crossbows. These crossbowmen. Oh, that's tasty. Oh, that's fucking tasty. I do love the big shield on the back, and then actually, you know, turn around and use them. Oh, then, General Bodyguard! Check! Believe in you. Push through. Don't let the wage stop you. Yeah, pushing through. Slowly. Can you crouch? Probably not, can you? No! Couldn't push. No. Doesn't really matter. Kill those, and those are light infantry. I mean, I could deal with the light infantry if I wanted to. General Bodyguard, I have opened up the way for you. Use that for feck's sake. Mass route then.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You stop that, please. General's Bodyguard. Yes, be very much a bodyguard. We should win this most easily. Most easily indeed. We don't let them all escape, that is. You, my little peasants, you deal with that, because if I lose some peasants through friendly fire from my friendly neighborhood shooties, I don't give a shit. I mean, quite literally, I don't give a shit. Let them down. Skip to where? The central flag. Yeah, they're gonna run inside the village. They're not idiots. They're gonna be like, yes, we're safe here. That Spearmilitia is kinda horrifying.
The enemy general flees, like the coward he is. Vorwärts! An enemy general has been captured by our imperial troops.
Murdered by fucking peasants. Humiliating defeat. Now then, you people, would you please run? Yeah, my peasants, just kill the rest of them while you're at it. Yes, as soon as they turn, if you actually get them, they're captured, not murdered. very much important difference because you can actually ransom them back. Technically speaking, you can. Practically speaking, they're rebels. They're not gonna ransom anyone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can make this a bit faster because, well, I'm pretty sure we have one. Kill the last few idiots. Should make this easy enough. Flopping. Thank you very much, captured. Never not executed.
Our men are in command of the city.
Not murdered at all.
Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
Superiority, yes. Yes. What do we lose? 146, yeah. Minimal losses. Honestly acceptable. For my first battle after a while. Yes, he ran away, so that he gets captured. Should be obvious. I don't know why you're even questioning this absolute truth of the matter. If I sack this, I get some of my money back. Okay. That is not bad. The fact that I can actually text them to high heaven is also not bad. Now, Bologna. At some point I kinda want to give you more help with that. Let's see. That is not a battle I would like to fight right now. In fact, I would like to wait that out. A lot.
For the Reich. Mein Kaiser.
What do you have? 4 units. It is, however, an actual castle, which means they have walls at the very least. And not that I'm really afraid of it, but battles like that can be a pain. Then again, I would like to get some more money at some point. Also, I don't really like the fact that the Danish are running around here, being all Danish about it. Oh, but I guess we can wait a turn. What's the worst that could happen? The Danish take one village from me. Oh, I'm so afraid. Then we should actually focus some forces south, because the Milanskis are going to attack me at some point. I ain't even going to question. I know.
Our people have something to both wise and generous of you to agree.
Yes, I know. Also paper states.
Excellent.
Make an
What
alliance,
else
shall
would
we?
you suggest? I see no problem. This was a good day for our peoples.
Because the papal states have the Pope. And the Pope, as you would expect, is a rather important person. Let's see. I still am making probably a lot of losses.
For the Reich.
Stroop. See, there's Antwerp. I told you. It's right at the coast. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I've seen through your disguise.
Marching to battle. Ja, Kaiser. We lay siege at once. Siege force reporting, Kaiser.
Okay, Prague for some reason does not outright attack me, which is surprising. I would have attacked if I were in their shoes. Oh boy, would I have attacked? I have no idea.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja!
Okay, if I take this, I can somewhat prevent Milan from taking that. Which is good, because Milan will at some point try some shit with me, and I am not too happy about it. I'm gonna make a profit. It's good to be king.
For the Reich.
But hey, since we're now making a profit and nothing bad is happening, and I think there's another village here somewhere. Almost Polish. You wouldn't argue this Rome is near the coast, would you? I mean, but it has a harbor, so, you know, there's Rome. There's Rome. So according to the game, yeah, it is pretty, it is close to the coast, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's also close, you know, to the river, but it doesn't look like that much distance. Yes, the game is scaled rather interesting, but yeah. I mean, Antwerpen feels like it's even a bit closer to, you know, the coast, but for example, this is the harbor, and I think this harbor actually belongs to Antwerp, so you would question, like, why is your harbor up there when your city is down here? Do we want to ask this question? Is it an important question that we need answers for? Well, technically speaking, it is Stettin, and there's the Poles at Breslau. I kind of want to rush this one, go up to Stettin and then Breslau, so I can cut the Polish from coming over here. Why is Amsterdam under Antwerp's control? Well, because Amsterdam does not exist. Do you see anything else here? Welcome to Medieval 2. Where things are great, and not everything is which might, should be, potentially. Yeah, 4 units there.
Come on. We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
That's gonna take one more turn.
The siege continues, Kaiser.
Now then, can I send any help up there? I can't not. Well, in this case, this is then somewhat realistic because, well, it's a fishing village. Which I call a harbor because that's basically the basic bitch thing that becomes a harbor building when you build it up, that is. I should have maybe taken Dijon from the French. I kinda don't want to piss off the French too much because I kinda would like to have them as allies. Potentially, at least.
Greetings, noble
Trade
lord.
rights.
I
Yeah.
have both wise. Excellent.
Map
What
information.
else
For
would
map
you
information.
Farewell, my lord.
Doesn't really
And
happen.
thank you.
That's not a good sound. That sounds like an explosion. Oh god, it's the Danish. Disgusting. Very much disgusting. Barbarians. Disgusting barbarians. Also, could you take your guy out of my areas? I mean, it's not yet my area, but could you please take them out of my area? They disgust me very much.
Forward! Joining
Should...
forces, Kaiser.
It would be a rather dangerous battle to do
For the
this.
Reich.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a bit...
We will conquer with honor, Kaiser. Laying siege, Holy Kaiser.
I'm a
Is it
bit
time to take the walls, mein
outnumbered.
Kaiser? Mein Kaiser?
Not to the point where I'm actually scared, but to the point where I'm like, yeah, let's think this through, shall we?
Ja,
Okay,
Kaiser.
Hamburg.
Marching to battle. Siege force
You had 4
reporting,
units,
Kaiser.
right? Yeah, we can take this.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
We shall grow quickly. Very quickly. Look, the game is like, yes, look at the balance of power. You know, basically at the same level. And I'm sitting like, game, you're lying to me. You know I'm in the right here. I know I'm in the right
To
here.
battle.
Just the game, not the game's like, nope, 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 nope. Nope. The show to Emperors and Cobblers are cast in the same modes. Yes. We're smarty pants. It's like, yes, we're all made from the same base material, so why we fight like little bitches all the time? Well, it's the same thing that leads to a conflict between neighbors, you know. Little argument, you might say. And also leads to the fact that, you know, some rulers have a tendency to get very much pissed off at each other. Just that when they get pissed off, it's not going to end with a freaking argument. It's going to end with war. Now you open the door for me. Like a good little boy. You put some archers or something, I don't know. Actually, but they not have much to do for my archers here. Now we need to open the gate, then we send in the horses, and, well, then we have profit, basically. And then we move over to Stettin and Breslau, and hopefully capture it quickly before the fucking not so friendly neighbors come up with an idea. Actually, if you start shooting now, you're probably gonna do something horrible, aren't you? Okay, we might actually lose the units that's going up there. If they send in their reinforcements, that is. Which I'm sure they have somewhere.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
Oh yeah. And they are just, we are... I was about to say elite soldiers, but that would be a fucking lie. The half. Because I don't think you're going to do enough damage to stop that thing. Charge! Check! Schau those kantisch archers. What's what? Look, they're shaking already. They're like, oh no! I'm shaking! I'm shaking my booties! Open that gate. I mean, at worst, some of them are going to run
Our
away.
battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Yeah, they're gonna get reinforcement around there. The archers are still going to get bloody beaten. To a rather nice degree. As soon as that bloody gate is open. We're gonna march in there and provide some entertainment. Hosts.
The gates have fallen.
Wunderbar indeed.
Our soldiers have captured the Schwein's walls.
The Schweins. Yeah, those Schweins. Those bloody Schweins.
Mein lord! Our men are in command of the castle.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna be able to actually attack that, can I?
Mein
Now
lord!
they make
We
it.
have lost control of the castle.
I'm not worried. We have mounted knights. Put it mildly, my peer is very much non-existent.
Excellent! Our men have taken control of the
You know, to be
castle.
fair, spear militia is probably the worst to send them against. Especially in this sort of formation. Means I'm gonna send you down there to help my little spear dudes. Be proud of yourself and do something about it. Basically make them run away.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours.
I think nobody really doubts that.
Mein lord, we have lost control of the castle. Excellent!
Horrible.
Our men have taken control of the castle.
And nobody was actually surprised. Now you take care of that. I charge in there, will you actually? Yeah, no, you will refuse to charge in there, will you? Okay, gentlemen, if I give you an order, now,
Mein lord, we have lost control
feel
of
free
the
to
castle.
charge. I'm not telling you to not. Where are you going, knights? Where are you going, knights? Oh, knights, please. Stop being idiots about this. I do hate fighting like this. It's rather annoying.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours.
Is anybody actually questioning our victory or... Like anybody questioning this? What's like now? Really? Oh, you're not supposed to go, you idiots. A finding.
Excellent. Our men have taken control of the
The true
castle.
strength of any Total War game. Ja. So maybe at least. If you just compelled you, I will pelt you, you know. I really need to redo that map, that button though. Having run on H is kinda fucking with me. I mean, I do like that, you know, I can use this as camera control, but it's really fucking with me for some masochistic reason. Now then, archers. You are here for one specific goal. Your goal is to murder those guns. Since they refuse to attack me, I murder them. No archers. You know how it is? I believe in you. Not many are actually believing in you, but I believe in you. Yep. So they were just standing like, I'll take the damage. Oh, they were trying to be smart about it and run away. We are smart. We run away when we get fired at. Then they come back. You get fired at again. Ah. Not the smartest enemies. Let's continue this battle. Just murder a few more of them. We still have ammunition. I bring it with home with us when we can actually use it. Hot shot. Direct fire. No! The enemy general just stood there like an idiot. Look at that, they're fleeing. Riveting combat.
For the Emperor, attack!
Well.
No one shall doubt that we are the victors on this day.
Dietrich from Saxony. Come on.
Oh!
A true hero he is.
We have crushed them, Kaiser! It was useless to resist the Kaiser!
Well, yeah, and 2,000 monies along the way. How very nice. Now then, you continue on your grand journey towards Stettin. Yes, that's not spare one Ausländer. Those damn Ausländer. Nobody likes those damn Ausländers.
Come on.
Not around here, at least. Former units.
Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle.
I actually have a lot of archers here. Not that much in the way of
The siege continues, Kaiser.
those quarters. I mean, they do have one unit of mailed knights, which is a pain, as long as I can't get them in range of my shooty boys.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
Oh well.
Form
To
up men
Spettel.
and face the Kaiser's enemies.
To Spettel again. We're growing rather quickly, which I like. But the problem with dealing with the Danes and the fucking best weather, eh?
It is an honor to be thought a
Milan is
well-educated
the
man.
Pope.
Our empire is, after all, the refuge of Roman wisdom. But I tell you that, in all my studies, I have never encountered the like of our foes. They would fill bestiaries as yet unwritten,
He quotes the
and
basic
good
animals.
scholars would blush to record their perversities. Our foes are rebels and traitors, and deserve nothing but the edge of a blade upon their
Yes.
stinking necks. And a sword is a merciful end to them, for they should face the gallows.
Yes, let's call them Duntermensch, why not?
And at the last, I will point out that learning is an accomplishment in a gentleman. And I am learned. Yet I account myself a gentleman in their own. I can swing a sword and mount a charger. Worry not about your commander. He knows his duty.
Units, await my command.
Very good of you, Commander. I know my duties. I know what I need to do. Now then, we'll take that wall. We'll take that wall. And we'll take that wall. You will run forward towards the gate. You will provide some cover for him. And, no, you basically have nothing to do. Apart from falling along. The commander will stay back here. Now then. There. There. Gate. You go next to the gate. You go in there and eat some bullets. Well, that's kinda your job. You do follow behind our dearest things. I kinda forgot, but you're not actually supposed to be the ones charging up there. God damn it. We need to have a spearman. Yeah, actually archer units. Well, that sucks. I mean, I have one unit, meaning they're going against the town militia. That's a fair fight, generally speaking.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
You go up there. You go up there, very good. You go up there. Ladders! Ladders! Those ladders up. Pick
Our
them
men
up.
have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Because I believe in you.
Our ladders are at the walls.
Ah, yes, the sound. I forgot about that. Sound is like, yes, I don't really like playing overly much, so, you know, get used to it. I will sometimes just decide that, you know, now it's not a good time for sound. Look at them climbing the layers. And options. Mute sound. No.
Our ram has breached the gate.
The Empire of... What empire are we? Hello, dear Venus. We are the Holy Roman Empire, which is, when you think about it, not really holy, not really an empire, and, well... I also question their Romanesque, because, well, as they themselves said, they're basically Germans. They also speak German, so, you know. Why would anyone claim to be Roman, then, you might wonder? Well, because being Roman would mean that you have claims to all of the former Roman territories. Yes, we are fighting some rebels. They're German rebels. But they live in... Why do they live Stettin? Is this Stettin actually up over there, Stettin? We're just reclaiming the land. Ah, what do they have back there? Mailed knights. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna fight mailed knights solo with our general. Even our general's not gonna be. But only that the Germans would be able to get themselves Germans. The irony is rather nice, I would say, yes. But it does come with a few advantages, you know?
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and
Of course
the
it
enemy
does.
will be defeated.
Like, what were you expecting to happen? Basically, at this point, it's just a matter of time and to see how many losses we acquire. Ah, hello, dear little Venus. How are you on this fine evening? I hope all is well, as usual. That's what I like to hear. In my case, I would say it's hot. Bloody hot. I don't like it. But alas.
Our soldiers have captured the Schwein's walls.
The Schwein's walls. Yeah. Isn't that nice? You know, if I'm on vacation in Spain at the sea, I'd be like,
The enemy
yeah,
has lost half
best
his army.
temperatures. And I'm sitting here in my fucking little apartment and sweating like a bitch, like a schwein, as my little guy here so nicely pointed out. And no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Go so far as to say I fucking hate it. Go, 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 go. I need you here. I need you here. And if you at some point could win this, I would put you down too. There's still some male knights, and I would rather not get involved with those. Watch. Yeah, truly not German-friendly temperatures, to put it mildly. Mit hier Rollläden down the entire day. The house crew, but now it's full and now it's open again. Yeah, I don't even have Rollläden. That's the problem actually. I'm just sweating my ass off. Feeling sorry about myself. I'm like, fun. Wo die Zeit immer noch wirklich Schnee hatte. Ja. Ich auch. Das waren gute Zeiten. Die Tatsache, dass wir uns beide noch daran erinnern können, heißt allerdings auch, dass wir verdammt alt geworden sind. Not quite. I can change that. Or rather, I will as soon as I can actually tap out of the game. Give me a second to finish this battle and save, because this game can be somewhat finicky. You put it right there. You fight there, you go up here. As soon as we're outside of this battle, I will make myself louder. That is right, I would have to scream. I don't feel like that here. Go up there, please. They're like, pathfinding difficult. Not that I'm actually disagreeing with that statement, mind you. Pathfinding is difficult. Just not that difficult. Are you shooting? Yes, you are shooting. You're very brave little boys. Very brave little boys. Are you shooting at those guys? Yes, you are.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this,
so die das haben wir
victory is ours.
Schlittenfahrt down the local, was was das happen? I'm, well, comparatively speaking, quite old, and I remember when we actually had snow to the point where it was actually a bit of a problem. Enough snow that it becomes a problem. Can you imagine? Very, very different times, I can tell you that much at least. But the last few winters, yeah, no. It was not much of a winter. I mean, think about it, we're not that far away from Scandinavia, geographically speaking, and do we feel much of that? No. I'm trying to worry about snow. Honestly, if there's really a lot of it, that's really not something you want to have either. Germans don't deal well with snow.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours!
Like our men are winning the battle. You don't say. We are absolutely superior in numbers and everything else. We're going to murder them. Somebody surprised about that. I do love the old medieval too, though. You know, I do enjoy it to some degree. Admittedly, Three Kings and the like. They're fun games, but this is where it's at, basically. This is precisely where it's at. Where it's supposed to be. Feels good, man. Feels good to be back. Yeah. Let's just say that once snow reaches the point where it's not just a few centimeters, but
like the coward he is.
Getting a bit too close to, you know,
and crush the enemy.
50 or so, things get difficult. Stop advancing. Let the archers deal with them. That's what we pay them for, basically. They're just like, what? We're getting paid? But some of them are still shooting, so I guess I'm just going to sit here and let them do their murder work. Yeah. Those are very disadvantages, honestly. Actually, you know, depending on what sort of apartment you have, it's really, really fucking annoying. I remember my grandparents still had that one central heating unit in their home. Which means that, well, you have one room that is warm, and everything else is pretty damn cold.
Excellent!
Oh, I bait.
Our man has slain
I
the
was
enemy general.
I was very happy when we actually got, you know, a full oil fucking unit. Every room was warm. Enjoyable. Only my grandparents lived in a house. My parents live in a house. I don't. I don't have the money for a house. Houses are fucking pricey. Show me the richtige reason. Come on, die. You're the last man standing. Could you please just shoot the guy? I mean, come on. This is pathetic. Crossbows.
The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
I mean, the Reich is obvious superior. Who's even asking? Yeah. Well, you live basically like my parents. Somewhere between. My grandparents live a bit farther outside. Comparatively speaking. Oh, we're not a city. We're at Magdeburg. Magdeburg. Magdeburg has been defeated. Sack the city. And my capital city has 4 more knight units. I mean, male knights are basically the go-to best buddies you can have at the moment, so... Not actually unhappy with that. Fact of the matter, I'm quite happy with that. I'm gonna move over to Stettin and you're gonna move over to Breslau. Breslau has like, what, 4 units? Yeah. I mean, we can probably deal with this. He said, it looks at his troop that goes like, yes. Maybe.
They are doomed now, Kaiser. We close for battle.
Yes.
Right, Kaiser.
Close for battle. Can't really afford that. Okay, how's everything else looking? Is this the rise of the HRE? Well, technically speaking, time-wise, the HRE has risen already with Charlemagne. And as it has risen, it has fallen again to the point where it's like, well, we ain't shit. But we're gonna get there again. At some point, we're gonna be the big shit again. But also, I'm playing just a short campaign because I don't actually have that much time. So, you know, it's like I need to deal with Milan and Denmark, and I need like 15 provinces or something. No, 20. Which regions and factions Milan and Denmark, and I have 9 at the moment. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more going. 6, 7 at the very least. That would be 8. That would be 9, and somewhere there is the city. Don't ask me where precisely.
Eyes of the Reich. Ja, on my way.
Probably can't take that. Okay.
No further today, mein Kaiser.
Are we still making? Yes, we are making money. Oh, we're making a nice lot of money again. God, thank that. Let me get some archers in here. Because I do like to have at least some archers.
Mein Kaiser?
And since we're not actually under pressure, quote unquote, we don't necessarily need to rush that much more. Not the bad choice to be a bit quick in the beginning to grab up all of the lands you have before things get horribly. Because I know this game. And whenever I take Florence, before the Milanians do it, the little Milan people, they are going to hate me for that. The German accent plus the often used German English mixing seems weird. You get used to it.
I bring word from my people, noble one.
Something like, we took the Schwein's walls. And
Many
you're sitting there like,
thanks.
yes,
Please
thanks for
continue with your suggestions.
murdering my language.
You speak honorably, my lord.
But hey,
Farewell.
we get used to it. We get used to it very quickly. Now, before we continue this, I shall save the game and zap out where I can actually make the best play plans. We make myself louder, but they seem to don't want to do this. What actually do you have in your army? You have 3 Flemish pikemen, 2 crossbowmen. It doesn't look like I will win this. After all,
Wir failed the Reich. Regroup. We
Check,
will
where-
be redeemed.
we failed the
Calling out the
Reichsschau.
siege on your order, Kaiser.
How could it be that we have failed the Reichsschau?
Fear the arrival of the Reich, mein enemy. We have begun the siege. They are doomed. Sieging army waiting to strike. Who to crush, Kaiser? Ja, Kaiser,
Breslau.
we will spare not one Ausländer. For the Reich.
I do love it though. We will not spare one outlet. Yes. Chef game? Step out. Dangerous move, I know. Actually a bit louder. Step in again. Hope for the fucking best.
Preparing to ambush, Kaiser.
Preparing to ambush. Yes, more evil now. And we're losing money again. Ah, yeah. Another of those matters, but like, you get used to it. Become holy macho. Yes, because we're the Holy Roman Empire. So we're holy macho, very macho. Let nobody speak against that. Not even the Pope. Well, I think the Pope has actually a problem with that. He's a bit grumpy towards the Holy Roman Empire at the moment. Like, bastardos calling themselves holy. I have not signed up for this. This is going to be... If I can actually keep them inside, that would actually be advantageous for me. Because I actually don't have that many troops left. I would kind of like to not fight all of these battles. I would actually like to bleed them out a bit more. Don't attack that village, you bastardo. That's mine. Breslau is mine. Don't you know that Breslau is very much German? I've just decided so. Prince Henry? Sure. Go marry, I don't care.
Let us strike,
Go
Kaiser.
marry, make merry, I
Fear
don't
the
care.
arrival of the Reich, mine enemy.
Yeah, what do we
Those
have?
walls will not
For you
stop
in
the
it.
Reich.
We have technically
Sieging
speaking
army waiting to strike.
not that much
Ja,
more.
Kaiser.
You appear of mailed knights. You would
the
definitely profit from having mailed knights. Male knights. Where are my male knights? Oh yeah, you're sitting on it here. Also, rebel
Come and
scum.
face the might of the Reich, coward!
I love rebel scum spawning right next to my city, just sitting there and being a
Ja,
bitch
mein
about it,
Kaiser.
because that means I can't
Orders,
actually
Kaiser.
pass.
Come and face the might of the Reich, coward!
I
Ja, mein
want to... Is this going to work?
Ja,
Yes, it
Kaiser.
will. Not even going to
Marching
bother.
battle.
Because that's basically just a run-down battle.
Orders, Kaiser!
Okay, you go over
Ja,
here.
mein Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser!
Going to piss off Frankfurt
Today's march
royally.
ends here, Kaiser!
Because they are very highly taxated. And this is not going to do wonders for my monetary situation. Okay, we have this under control, we have this under control, we have this under control. Surprising as that is.
Come on.
I'd actually prefer if they just would choose to, like, for every country's divisions talk in the language. Kinda, yeah. I mean, the game is set to English, which means they do speak English, but they throw in the occasional German just for... Mostly just for shits and giggles, basically. The French also sound very much like your stereotypical French, you would imagine. To be fair, it's kind of funny. You see now, the French.
For the Reich.
They are very much French about it. Okay, since Antwerpen is quite well prepared for my advance, I shall wait for one more turn. Then we'll see what happens. Actually, I do have some more
I
agents,
have
don't
something for your attention.
Great rights. Sure, Poland.
I could not be another
Poland, how
course
about
of
some map
wisdom to
information?
share? Oh well, goodbye. I look forward to our next meeting.
Let's hope for the best then, shall we? Let's hope for the best. Now, have you turned
Ja,
traitor
mein
yet?
Kaiser.
You have not turned traitor yet.
Ja!
You attack that because we can probably just bleed that out. Now, you're gonna last one more turn. You only have 4. And you're still pretty damn healthy. You have more at this point. How about this
Mein
army?
Kaiser.
This army could use some supplies. As for this army,
Ja, Kaiser. They are doomed now, Kaiser. We close for battle.
we can probably bleed
Sieging
them
army
dry.
waiting to strike.
Probably. Do load when I have to do things on a probably area. You go
For
over
the
here.
Reich.
Help out in Bologna. And then everything is progressing actually rather nicely. I was not necessarily expecting to get away with that much murder. But hey. I mean, you know, Prague, the most German city of them all, will be ours soonish. Let not the Polish, you know, tell you otherwise. They would be lying. And the Polish don't know their own borders. We have some agents somewhere. Because after this, I would like to actually build myself up a bit, because I'm kind of running myself dry, just, you know, keeping this military progress going and going and going and going. I'm pretty sure I had a spy somewhere, yeah? Yes. Now, spy, come over here and spy for me. And then I'll send you down to Milano to be very much sure that those Milan can't do things. Sure.
Magnificent. You have made us very... It would seem you are very reasonable.
Look at that. They're already landing on my fucking area. Oh, Milan. I don't know what it's with me at Milan, but Milan never really likes me. For some mystical reason. Could be the, you know, kind of cutting them from growing, but that's not my problem, is it? Now, what do you actually have to offer? You have those very weakened units. I'll take you in combat, to
battle.
Set out on pilgrimage and triumph gloriously over the infidels in the east. Bloody infidels everywhere. Disgusting. Okay, first things first. You all drop your fucking equipment. Good. I don't think we have anyone in this. Up here. Do it quickly, bit. You go up here. Very quickly, please. You go up here. Okay. Preparations done. And what I kind of want to do is charge my general immediately in there. Come on. How are the lancers? Make them go down. And they've decided to not do it. I hate it when they don't do that. It's such a waste of a good charge. Zum Teufel!
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Break them! Most brutally. Now, this should be a quick battle, technically speaking. Yes, just charge through there.
Only half the enemy force remains. Behold how our cowardly Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
Pleasant. Nothing but a nice little defeat on them.
God is with us, Kaiser.
That's a nice
We
amount of
are
money.
victorious.
Another battle, eh? They really don't want to give up, do they? What do we actually have to offer? Many militia units. It's going to hurt.
No Ausländer leaves this battlefield alive.
Gonna hurt somebody. Very badly.
Units, await my command!
They're like, we are gonna leave our fortress now. We're gonna come out and face you in the field of battle. Very macho, very, very powerful. They do not know that it is a very bad choice. They don't even understand just how bad of a choice that is. To be fair, frontal charge, not the best idea, technically speaking. Just
our
chase
men are
them.
winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours.
Yes, break them.
The enemy general flees. He has kein honor.
Yes, kein honor. Yeah, kein honor for you. Now we shall follow you inside.
The enemy has lost half his army.
Oh, the enemy will lose even
Our
more.
men have captured the enemy general.
Yes, captured.
Now he gets
Not
to
killed,
watch us
captured.
defeat his army.
For the Emperor. Knights are very much the superior answer. There's just nothing to say about that. Just kill them, please. Also, Generali, you might want to run out there because you're bleeding. I would like to not lose a general for no good reason. Schnell, schnell! Yes, very much schnell. And then it could be quicker, so we can just watch them get exterminated, basically.
Mein Lord! Our men
Kill
are
them.
in command of the castle. The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
26 men lost. Well, I don't care, honestly. We won this snazzy and dandy.
The enemies of the Reich have met their doom.
And nobody was surprised.
It was useless to resist. We have crushed them, Kaiser. We have taken these lands by force.
More mailed knights.
For the Reich, we will conquer with honor, Kaiser. Laying siege, Holy Kaiser.
Okay.
Is it time to take the walls, mein Kaiser?
Let's see, we have 12 and we need 20 regions. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. I might actually start putting some, well, pulling some of my troops down towards Milan, because probably Milan is gonna get cocky at some point. Milan always gets cocky. Would be a bit of a waste though. Okay, I leave you here. No.
Ja, Kaiser.
That's also not a good option. This is putting me in a bit of a difficult spot.
Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Forward! Today's journey is over.
Yeah, let's see. Castle, get down. It definitely needs to be upgraded. But gets annoying. A large town that is protecting itself. Yeah, it's another town that needs to grow quickly. Castle. Motti and Bailey. There's a large town that has, well, it has an army that it's not actually supposed to be having. And then we will see. Most advanced faction. Very quick. And more recruitment. Everything is going splendidly.
Kaiser!
Kennedy's only that one, but that one should be taken in a bit. Then the question is what to do in regards to the Milan question. Because I don't think it's gonna take them that long to become, well, annoying. Yes, we can wait a turn before we start refocusing our efforts. Can't really leave all of your towns undefended, obviously. So, you know, there's a problem there. On the other hand, having massive amount of troops sitting everywhere is also not really something we can afford. Hamburg. Hamburg needs more troops. Hamburg needs indeed more troops.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! March! We make camp here.
Okay, you need to upgrade. You need to retrain. Wrestler, I kind of would like to keep somewhat protected.
Kaiser!
You kind of would like to get some troops away because it costs me a lot of money. Now, as for you,
Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser!
The trap is set, Kaiser. Ready to ambush.
good.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja! Today's journey is over.
Now then, you're still building yourself up. All the troops you could ever want. Florence can't get shit because, well, it doesn't even have a downwatch. Okay, so far so good. Where's my little bye-bye?
Eyes of the
Speed.
like a shadow.
Now then. I do love you, Milan. You just stop sending your troops in my area. That makes me nervous, and when I get nervous, you will not like me. Believe you me, you will not. Now the Powells, for the moment, seem reasonable. Oh, look, they're actually coming to get me. Oh boy, you're gonna regret that. What do you actually have to offer? Well, you're fucked 9 ways.
Form up, men, and face the
Maybe a
Kaiser's
bit
enemies.
more. Doop 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 doop.
Units, await my command!
Daddy 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 da. Drop your equipment. Rebels. Swiss rebels, mind you. Gets even worse. Now then, my horses are going to take care of that, probably relatively easily even. Because they are kind of bled out. Jerk! Dookie dookie.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong. The enemy will be defeated.
I have no doubt that the enemy will be defeated. Now then, go over. Charge them! Don't be brutal about it. Yeah, I love my horses.
The enemy general flees.
My horses are
has
gonna
kind
do
honor.
horrible things to them.
Behold how our cowardly foe
was
Reich
easy.
shows its obvious.
No reason to take more casualties than I need to, actually. If we can just, you know, make it quick, make it easy.
The Reich is victorious.
Check
God
it.
is with us, Kaiser. We are victorious.
Yeah. More marriages, why?
Orders, Kaiser! March!
Okay. Gonna build a full army stack at some point up there. Well, some point. Near future. Like that. Just want some basic bitch troops basically to hold the line.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja!
Gut. Bye. Where the fuck are you again?
Ja, mein Kaiser! March! We make camp here!
There you are.
Ja,
Packed up on the
Kaiser.
bridge.
Nein, Kaiser, can't go there.
There's
Ja,
Metz.
on my way.
Go you here and go over to
Ja,
Metz.
Kaiser. Marching to battle.
Now Dijon belongs to Milanese now, which is not good, but
Kaiser.
we'll take it.
Ja! Combining troops!
Yeah, who else can actually expand immediately? Let me see. Staufen can. Okay, we kinda need to take care of Staufen next turn. Let it may grow and become big and strong. Yes, very much so. I don't think North Norway, I'm saying. Denmark is gonna grow much apart from in that direction, and that is something we can actually deal with. Means they do have one army stack here.
We seek passage, not battle, Outlander.
Ah, come
But
on.
that's not something I'm too worried about.
Orders, Kaiser!
Kinda wanna start playing maybe a bit more passively for a while though. Might actually be to my advantage. To some degree at least. So if I continue this very aggressive course, it's going to do horrible things. Also, I do kind of need to form up an actual army somewhere.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
It's like more male
Orders,
knights. Oh,
forward!
that's very nice of you.
Today's march ends here, Kaiser!
Mein Kaiser? Joining forces, Kaiser.
Okay, you go up
We make
there.
camp here. Ah, come on.
That.
We
We
shall
check
defeat
Metz
them
next
for you,
turn,
mein
so that we
Kaiser.
have that. Was the castle? Yes, Staufen was the castle that can grow. Okay, we get that out of the way. Then yeah, I really would like it if you actually could get some troops here. And then we'll start at the most outermost area, which is my little castle here. Do have a lot of castles now. Kinda not too happy about that actually. Okay, so for a bit we need to actually brutalize our economy a bit more. Not really my most preferred thing to do, but I'm gonna ask. I kinda wanna build up a whole army stack too with you, but I might have something static as peasants. I think I will let him sit down here actually for a bit until I get some more troops around Innsbruck.
Ja, mein Kaiser! March!
No, then I don't think I need the mercenaries. We do need to build up a bit of a... yeah, 2 more, right? Yes,
Kaiser!
that means we have 4. 4 is more than enough. Do we have any
Ja,
more
mein
knights?
Kaiser!
We don't. We definitely would like to get some... where is it? Garrison quarters, because that gives me Sergeant Spearman. Those are pretty damn fancy. Okay.
Ja?
So far, so good. I think we set up pretty damn neatly. Milan, will you stop doing this, please? You know, technically speaking, I'm not at war with anyone. I can actually sit here and, you know, have a nice one.
come on. Ja, Kaiser.
Not even a mustering hall, eh? Well, well, well,
Mein
well.
Kaiser? Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. Besieging settlement, Kaiser.
Kaiser! Ja!
Now then. That's good. We do need some foot soldiers though. Oh boy, do we need those. But hey, all in due time. I think since we're now in a relatively peaceful point, I'm just gonna play a few more turns so that we can get some more preparations done and out of the way, basically. But that seems like a pretty damn neat idea. I hope he's happy with me. He will not be so happy if I don't join his little fucking crusade thing, though. Yeah, 1 turn until surrender, 2 turns. But hey, that is basically his own fault. Being all poopy on me. Breslau. We really need to grow. We're the only city that will allow a normal fucking taxation. You can't even get archers. That's a crime against humanity as far as I'm concerned. Comes to my fucking villages. Okay, long run I want actual soldiers from here.
Orders, Kaiser!
I forgot, I can't
Ja,
just
mein
rearrange
Kaiser.
you. And we do need 2 more bowman units, but that ain't a problem, as far as I'm concerned. And I do kind of think we need more new information from the Frenchies. Ah, Portugal. Yeah, now they start this nonsense again. Oh, how much I hate that. And, like, I want to talk to you.
Greetings.
And then
I
not.
come bearing word for you today.
That
Many
sounds good.
thanks. Please continue with your suggestions. I must inform you. Another course of wisdom to You speak honorably, my lord. Farewell.
Being a knight to the Poles is probably not a bad idea at all, actually. Because the Poles will secure our eastern border. And that at least means that they're probably not going to attack me immediately. You know, which I would find rather
Fight,
neato.
nobly men, as you march in the Kaiser's name. To battle!
Speak Spanish to gods and Italian to woman, French to man and German to mounts. That kinda shows
Units, avec my corps!
actual love, is it? Again, I love my horse very much. That's why I speak German to it. Pikemen. Technically speaking, one of the worst enemies for horses, but that's only true if they can actually stop and put down their pikes in a reasonable fashion. If not... well... let's just say they're going to regret the day they were born. Oh boy, are they going to regret the day they were born. Roshish! Roshish!
Thank the Lord! Our men have slain the enemy general.
Like, are you surprised? I'm not surprised.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours!
You don't say. Like, greedy, you don't say. Was anybody expecting anything else?
Only half the enemy force remains.
They're gonna get slaughtered. Because we're all pushing towards and through this whole smallish little gate. Basically means, yeah, the enemy is fucked. Like orders. Orders, sir. You don't need orders. You know what you need to do.
We have broken the enemy army. Now it is time to crush the Schwein.
Crush the swines. Yes, crush them. I mean, there's not much crushing left to do here.
The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
Yep, it does. Man lost 10. Enemy man lost 350 and 3. Like, yeah, those are the numbers.
A proud victory for the Reich. I claim these lands in the name of the Holy Reich.
Okay, Stettin needs to be turned. To an actually proper area. That's gonna take 4 turns in total. Those I can't really afford to let go at the moment. You're going to be an important castle in the near future, so I would like you to grow and quickly at that.
The Reich marches to glory, laying siege, Holy Kaiser. Is it time to take the walls, mein Kaiser?
We are growing rather nicely, to put it mildly. Of course, fast growth comes with its own set of pains. As nobody should be surprised. Yeah, we are crushing them. We're crushing them hard. What do we have? Well, not much is the answer.
This day shall belong to the Reich. To battle!
His full numbers. I don't think that's gonna be possible.
Units, await my
Alright, time for brutal attacks. Spearman, Spearman, Spearman!
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated. Behold how our no one shall doubt that we are the victors
7
on this
men
day.
lost. Immediate defeat. I forgot, but on normal this game is actually fucking
The Reich is
manageable.
victorious. God is with us, Kaiser. We are victorious.
That's a very nice way of saying it. I would say. Okay, not bad at all. Alright, Hamburg, as you're gonna be my northern point, you need to grow quickly. I do have 4 of those. I would need... yeah, I need those. And as for Innsbruck, my southern defensive line, you can get some more sergeants. Not that many though. Kinda would like to get some from the other areas, but that's gonna take in and of itself a while. Not an impossible long time though, so you know, all was well, all is well. Magdeburg, can you get things done? You can't. Leather tenor. I would like to get leather tenor just to get better armor out of it, but honestly, right about now, my choices are somewhat limited. Anything else I can upgrade? I don't think so. Now then, question is, will Milan get cocky? Well, we're still very much building up. Kind of fear it will. I think it will. Hey friends, long time no see. We don't know where we are now.
I bring word from France, noble lord. Très bien. Please go on. We are listening. Very well. I accept. Très bien, seigneur. I hope I shall see you again.
Okay. Left flank somewhat safe, right flank somewhat safe. So far so good. There's fucking Milan being all Milan about itself. Okay, we need at least few archers on the walls. In this case I would just like to get rid of this fucking nonsensical fucking mercenaries because they cost money. Money I don't actually have to waste on them. I also don't have money to waste on freaking peasants. So Florence is not happy. You might be wondering, why is Florence not very happy? Well, it's not very happy because it's paying a mass load of taxes. As everybody else. And technically speaking, this would also be a good opportunity to actually small is not a word. Reduce my troops a bit and actually put the taxation rate down so I can actually produce more population growth, so my cities grow faster. Your loyalty is pretty damn amazing. Well, I think for the moment, that's a start. Anything else? A very, very small start at that. Can retrain those, can train another unit of archers. Yes, we have at least 4 units of archers usually, but at the very least it's kinda what I would like to have here too. Then, you know, 2 more mailed knights, so I have 4 archers, cavalry units, and, well, enough spearmen to hold the line if the enemy actually does have their own, cavalry. Yeah, no problem. Melanian spy. My, color me surprised. Finally, it's growing. Which means it can be taxed soonish. This... that basically is all I can do. Florence is not happy, but, well... I mean, expecting him to be happy now, was I? Simple answer is no. I was not. Okay. Then we can build some more mailed knights down in Innsbruck. Because the downside of recruiting all of these new troops and new armies is that they cost money, especially knights. They're not cheap. They're not cheap to build, not cheap to maintain. Yes, give me another woman of formed rating. Number one, number one, number one, number one. Financial, not number one. No, I can't really afford much more. How long until Brugis falls? 1 turn. That's good. Maybe just look in Hamburg. Well, Hamburg, you're coming along nicely, at the very least. Okay, 1 more unit of bowmen, which means I can get rid of you. I mean, it's a start. Really need to start building up some things though. Shitty wise. Now, still gonna make a nice whooping 700.
Greetings, Kaiser.
Greetings, peasant. Because that's what you are, a little peasant. The peasant priest. Well then, will the rebels fight? The rebels will fight. What do you have to offer?
Gott Ehre, Vaterland.
Gott, Ehre, Vaterland. Do you know, my son, what little understanding the world has ruled? Yes, father, I know.
Units, await my command.
That's precisely my problem. They come out.
Move out! Unit, move out!
George.
Reich lays dead at our feet.
Au. Das
This
kann aber was
battle
entwickeln.
progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Mass panic! Get the gates! Look it out! We're getting slaughtered out here! We need to retreat! The fun thing is, they actually think they can retreat.
The enemy has lost half his army. We have broken the enemy. No one shall doubt that we are the victors on.
And that, dear ladies and gentlemen, is that battle.
Glory to the Reich! An honorable victory, mein Kaiser!
Thanks for the monies! Yeah, we'll adopt you. But we're gonna regret that, will we? Okay, that's going to help. And as for Hamburg, you are not looking bad. Actually, not looking bad at all. It comes along nicely. Gonna be Northern Army. It's gonna go against the imbeciles. Look, it has turned into, well, a city. An actual city. Proper city.
For the Reich! We shall continue tomorrow, mein Kaiser. Who to crush, Kaiser?
You know, everybody that's standing against us doesn't take a genius, now does it? And then as for the Armenians, Brück. You also come along rather nicely. Means we need to build the real square there too. To get at the very best a few armored sergeants along the way. That would kinda help. It would kinda help indeed. Like your reputation will suffer a bit. I'm sitting here like, well, do you think I care? Question mark. Game. I'm just wondering here. Cheating here, wondering like, Feels like you should care. Basically your job to care. Okay, with that out of the way.
Yeah? Moving out. Yeah. An excellent place for an ambush. For the Reich. Yeah. Yeah, Kaiser. We stop here.
Yeah, let's put the people around a little bit. Ah, full army stacks. Yeah, it's a very good start to have. Helps quite a bit actually. I can tell you at least that much. I do kind of want to send my spy boy probably down a bit more towards Milan territory to see how big they actually are. I think they're basically cucked by me and the French. So there shouldn't be much growth. Milan hates me. Like nobody's surprised.
Eyes of the Reich. Advance, Kaiser. I must lay low here.
Yeah, they are pulling their troops together. Kinda like to move them down to Bern.
With honor, Kaiser. Resting here, noble Kaiser.
Kaiser! March!
Okay, can get away with high taxation rate again. One more turn until that is done. Until that is done, let's still have money to spend.
Who to crush, Kaiser?
Put everything away. Everyone can go inside. Bologna and Florence will probably need more guards. We need...
Bring word for you.
Yo, England.
The king!
Another proposition. We're happy to listen.
This seems quite... Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
Well then, we know a bit more about the maps now. We do know that Milan is kinda boxed in, which is good.
Greetings, Lord. I bring word from my people. Glad to agree.
You have further proposals? Very well, we are listening.
It seems we have... Goodbye, Lord. It has been a pleasure.
Well, we now know even more about the world. Antwerp has been reinforced, you bitches. The point to actually put troops out of it again. To be fair, that might have been a bit presumptuous.
Yeah!
They're like, we wanna launch a complaint because it's not good. Not acceptable. And you have yourself blocked in, eh? Okay, one of these castles are somewhat well defended at this point. Yeah, I can live with that. Not the worst in the way of defenders. The Infernal is gonna get some reinforcements, to put it mildly. Staufen will remain between where, so basically have one army up here that can move down, one army here that can move over, one army from here that can attack, and one that can attack from Innsbruck. I would point out that probably puts me on a very good spot to deal with any Milanian aggression. Because I'm expecting some, and even if they don't, then I will start the aggression. Well, let's see. A few more turns of clicking around and waiting things out, and what happens? Now the question is... It's a real question, basically. If anything goes wrong. And it is something you can't really foresee, because the AI can be a bit sporadic.
For the Reich. With honor, Kaiser.
To put it mildly. It can be at times maybe a bit spastic. Just a tiny bit. Okay, how many units do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3 of them already. First full army stack. Full on my own units and not mercenaries. That alone is already very much something I find rather agreeable. Mostly because the alternative scenarios are just too fucking pricey.
Yeah, an excellent place for an ambush.
Greetings. Our people have something. Glad to. Another suggestion from your leader for us? This appears. Until next time.
Why? We have a windmill now. We have become stonks. That's not gonna work well. Milan is once again spreading nonsense all over the place. Can't really deal well with that amount of things I'm not getting. But oh well, so be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't need a bow maker up there. Basically every castle should be able to produce the basic bitch troop sets, at least a few peasant archers and at the very least some spearmen. That would be more than enough to muster quite a nice army.
Preparing to ambush, Kaiser.
Also, I do remember then later on something very interesting gonna happen, the Mongol invasion, which can really change how the game goes, because, well, yeah, it's actually not that good at defending itself, to put it mildly. I kinda suck at it. One, two, three, and we don't have any money. We're not making any money at the moment.
For the Reich.
That too might be a bit of a disadvantage. Okay, every city paying the highest taxes I can afford. Prague isn't. Prague will now pay. As does everybody else. Put me at 900 plus. We need the next warfare. Actually, where is section ranking? Where's Denmark? Denmark is pretty low down. Military ranking. Denmark is weak as fuck. So basically that's the main army. If we can get that one down, we're pretty well.
Ja, Kaiser. Like a shadow. No further today, mein Kaiser.
3 more units. In worst case scenario, I can get some units from down south. I would kind of like to not split up my southern units too much. We have to expect Milan aggression.
We come bearing word for you.
No.
No matter, Lord. Ah, there is something else you would suggest to us, yes? I am afraid. Of course. It is your
fuck you.
decision.
Ah, Milan.
Ja,
Being a little bitch is basically your whole
excellent
job.
place for an ambush.
I really don't like the Danes. city expecting next to me.
We seek passage, not battle, Outlander.
You mean Outlander? You're the Outlander, yeah. Okay, Denmark. Does Denmark have any allies? Can I actually see that? Not really. I don't think I have a diplomat available to me.
Eyes of the Reich. Ja, on my way.
Okay, make a safe game and go to war with Denmark. See what happens.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
We do have some Norse archers. Some spearmen, but they really don't have much else.
Form up, men, and face the Kaiser's enemies.
Come on, soldiers. Guardians and agents of the supreme law. Here's a sacrifice of dogs ready for your shoot. Since I don't yet have any... siege equipment. Yes, that's the word I was talking about. That is going to be a problem.
It is not my way to send men into needless peril during battle. But I do expect you to do your duty as I will do mine. If all do their duty, then the Empire will have victory here. Now, let's to other matters. The scrofulous Danes are not fit enemies for you men, but do not let pity weaken you. Cut them down when the time comes, and God will thank you for it. Fully 3 and 4 of our foes stand before you. Shall we show them how bravely we Germans can fight, no matter who opposes us? I see the foe dare not fight us man to man like decent Germans would do, but must rely on a woman's stratagem of throwing things at us. And now any man here who is not praying for our victory had better make his peace with God. For he'll find none with me, or in any imperial lands hereafter. Now, bring me my broadsword. Then, let me kiss our holy banner. I place my fate in the hands of the Lord!
Yeah, don't forget, I am your lord. We're fucked.
Spearmen, Gruppe! Spearmen, units, Gruppe!
Nice. Doing that again. How do I do this again? Ungroup, no. Yeah, what's the what button?
Gruppe dismissed! Units, Gruppe!
I mean, it's a nice formation.
Gruppe dismissed!
I don't really like it.
Units, Gruppe! Units, march! Units, march!
I mean, I can probably do the rest in battle anyway.
Units, Gruppe!
You know what? Do this. Yeah, this is quicker if I do it like this. Way faster.
Archers! Gruppe!
Nice little surprise attack from up there. That is going to hurt. Oh, that is going to hurt them. Like, where Mitchell comes, what you gonna do about it? Well, the answer is not much.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours.
Okay, open that. Spearman's not good. Yeah. Derp, 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 derp. Running along the line of their little archers. I'm like, hey! Have you heard of your Lord and Savior? Knights. The knights have done more than enough, I would say. They could deserve a break, at the very least. You go over there and attack them because they're nice and out of range. We murder themselves over there, do one of those.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You come back here. You probably already murdered everyone. You go over there and kill them again because they have little guns that came back.
Our men have captured the enemy general.
Nice.
Now he gets to watch us defeat his army. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
Charge, charge, charge. Like the enemy has much left, mind you. What they have left, we will kill now. Relatively easy, even. Come on, kill the last one.
The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
Yeah, they lost 810. They have 3 men remaining.
Preparing to ambush, Kaiser.
I have Prince Charles, which is actually
You've earned the ransom, Lord. Take it.
Der Reich is victorious.
Denmark hates me. Only Christians in our world without Milan, England, Venice, France.
Ja, Kaiser, we will spare not one Ausländer.
Okay, let's not do this again.
In my way. There.
No. You...
We have crushed them, Kaiser!
Yeah. An
Now
excellent place for
we have
an
money
ambush.
again. Best thing ever. Okay, I have a problem. We're out of money. Well, let's just run some bags of guns and see what happens. Bam, money. Money is what happens. Money is the answer to all of the questions we have ever asked. To be fair, that battle did cost us a bit, unit-wise. But, if you ask me, absolutely worth it. Now, I could go back and retrain my troops, but I kinda would like to go aggressively after the Danes. I'm relatively sure they don't have more army-wise right now to offer, which I would kinda like to make advantage
Lower
of.
your swords. A noble lady approaches.
See.
It is no
Cease
matter. You have
exist.
another proposal then.
Map information. Make the man become a vassal. I do kinda need to crush you though, so becoming a vassal is sadly out here. Can I do something else to you? I don't think I can. Can demand information.
Leave this for goodbye.
Well, we're not gonna have peace for the moment, lady, because, well, that would be kinda fucking with me.
Forward! Yeah!
Moving out. Making camp here.
Enemy city.
Ja, Kaiser, we will spare not one Ausländer.
Yes. Kill all of the nasty outlanders. Because yeah, nasty. Something. And give me 2 of those, because we do need to retrain this.
Yeah.
I don't think we will have a rather easy time taking them, honestly. I mean, as I kinda said, it's not like I'm fearing the Danes militarily. They might have the financial power to actually buy back an army of a value of almost 8,000. Yes. But, let me be very honest with you. I don't see them actually winning this fight. Not in Aarhus, it's going to fall. There can be no doubt here that Aarhus will fall. Disaster strikes Aleppo. Well, nobody cares about Aleppo. Not in freaking Aleppo. Dennis loves me.
Ja, Kaiser. Fear the arrival of the Reich, mein enemy. We have begun the siege. They are doomed.
And what does he actually have in the city? The faction leader, amongst other things. Oh boy, the fucked. To be fair, my knights are not my greatest advantage when it comes to siege battles, because, well, they're mounted, and mounted units are not particularly good at that whole taking the fortresses. At least not as long as I don't open the gate, which I will. Okay, you people are really not happy. Let me give you a brothel. Because if all else fails, prostitution will save the day. You can quote me on that, as far as Medieval 2 is concerned. At the very least. Now, Milan is keeping still. We have 16 regions, and we need 20, and we need to eliminate Milan and Denmark. I mean, Denmark will fall. I don't think we have much to fear about that. The question is, how about Milan? Well, technically speaking, I'm not afraid of Milan either. Militarily speaking, we are amongst the stronger ones. What's the secret of the universe? Interest. Money, as always. No little sandwich bag. And you're right. Money is the secret of the universe. Why? Because you can ransom it. Use it to pay somebody who's trying to ransom stuff to you. Stop shedding the blood of your fellow Christian. Okay, I'm not going to attack them.
Who to crush, Kaiser?
Because I don't really can afford to get the Pope to excommunicate me. 7 turns. I mean, that's a good opportunity to actually redo my troops. Give them opportunity to heal. Always money indeed. Money, money, money. More money. If I set you next to there, will you become a traitorous, big dog thing? A shrine on the wall, basically, as my generals like to point it out. Mean. They might will be.
Who to crush, Kaiser?
Well then, let's go over there. Everybody else is happy-peppily doing nothing at all. Like, what's your job? Sitting around and doing nothing? Sounds pleasant, does that? But 7 turns of no aggression, eh? I kinda feared that the Pope would get involved in this at some point, and, well, lo and behold, the Pope did get involved with this. Now, the Pope, as I said before, he's a bit of a bitch. There is no two ways about it. The Pope is just a bitch.
Yeah.
But hey, I have an opportunity to take some nice and quiet times. Ballistas. I mean, ballistas are not really that good, to be fair. Comparatively speaking, that is. Now then, you're somewhat more happy now. That would be a good option. And... well, I can still give you town halls. Bologna grows. A good sign. Everything else seems to be somewhat happy. Somewhat happy. Not from Bruges. Okay, Bruges, let me tell you about the great power of prostitution. Will help you. It will help me help you to get somewhere. And we just wait.
Tomorrow, Kaiser.
Just wait for the fucking Pope to calm his tits and go like, okay, I understand, you're a busy man, I can't stop you forever, so go on your way. As it's not like the Danes will get an actual good army up at 7 turns. I don't think so, at the very least. The problem is, if I continue to siege like this, there is a bit of a chance that things will go awry. Liber decomposita alchemy. We now understand that things are made up of things. France is outperforming my production. That ain't nice. Portugal hates me, but I don't give a shit. Let the Portuguese hate me for all I care. Sexually liberated. Unpassed with what others think of as bad romantics is not their business in the first place. Generally loyal, dutifully religious, winning first, feels appreciated, brave. But he's also sexually liberated. For some mysterious reason, we need to know that this man is sexually liberated, and he's not gonna take anything else. He's just gonna put it there in his resume and be like, yeah. They toadies. Oh look, it's Milan, and they have an army in my lands. Again. Fucking Milan.
I bring word from my people, noble one.
Sure.
This is wonderful. I shall not soon. Goodbye. I look forward to our next meeting.
That should work well. As long as Hungary and Poland don't get into a conflict with each other. And the English hate me too. Why is everybody so hateful towards me? Don't really appreciate that. In fact, that goes so far as to say that I really don't appreciate it. And build some roads in the countryside. And the Pope will not excommunicate me, because the Pope is not an idiot. The Pope knows that I would crush him. No, I'm actually am I? Yes, I am allied to the papal state, aren't I? So there might be a chance that the papal state will not do horrible things. Or suffer horrible things thanks to me. Maybe. For a while. How late is it? Shit, I'm overtime already. But where? Just a few more small little turns so that we can end with a success story. Okay, before we deal with that, we should probably retrain that. Like dirt road, dirt road, dirt road, dirt road. Yes, game, we have roads now. We are passionate about it. 3 more turns and Little Pope is happy. Some Danes are wandering into my territory, but I'm not necessarily that afraid. Mostly. Let's save up some money. I mean, I don't actually know how many cities the Danes have, but I'm assuming it's not much. And also, if they're sending the armies away, they are pretty damn foolish. They think they can go anywhere in my country and actually have a chance of winning. They're kinda naive. Especially considering that we're going to smack that march up there as soon as the Pope is like, yes, cool again. Very hungry on the knees, yeah, sure. Following question number of Hungary, Venice, Spain, the following broken alliances. Factions have declared that they are Hungary, Poland, Denmark, Finland, Milan, Hungary, Spain, Portugal. Yeah, but I'm not at immediate war with them. Yo, Pope. Yo, you're Popistanians.
I will see you brought to justice in an honest battle.
Might actually need to produce a few more troops down here. And show factionist Denmark. Military ranking. They're building up again. Which makes my first and foremost act a bit ineffective. And they're like, yes, let me talk to you. Nope, not interested. Spy activity all over my country. Not bishop.
Our settlement is under threat, Kaiser. We are besieged.
Or besieged indeed. Well, we do not appreciate being besieged. Especially not by the Danes.
Ja, closing on the Reich's enemies. Yes. The Reich is victorious. Ja, Kaiser. March. Ja, mein Kaiser.
A bit of flippy swapping. But hey, it works. Just a tiny bit of swipey swappy. Left, right, center. Left, right, center indeed. Now then, in but a moment's time, the Pope shall allow us hostilities again. Dear Mr. Pope, stop being an asshole. I should write him a nice letter, starting like this. Now, as you understand, Pope, we are a serious faction. We mean serious business. I would very much appreciate it, but stop being cunt. Thank you very much. Signed, Holy Roman Empire.
We come bearing word for you.
Yeah, to Milan. I'm sorry to say, but no.
It is your decision. Farewell, noble one.
You're aiding Milan, and Milan is gonna be my enemy. Soonish. Now Denmark, what do you wish?
We have things to discuss.
I do not agree.
I understand. It was merely an idea. Farewell to you.
It was a bad idea, but, well. Nice of you to ask, I suppose. I was like, hey, the Pope's happy with us again.
Orders, Kaiser.
Immediately marches on the enemy. You found
Let us
peace.
strike, Kaiser.
Ah, you have no idea, Pokey Boy. You have no idea. Robert like, yes, peace and quiet under Christendom. No, not really. Yo, Venice, I'm seeing you getting cucked there by Milan. Not good, actually, because that means Milan actually gets more lands, which means that's more land that I need to take from them. Oh, that's painful. At least want to take the... Well, Venice is down. I've lost an air, but I'm pretty sure they're still holding a few lands further to the east. Southeast to be specific. I had some hope that Milan might actually get annihilated while I'm not looking.
We are under siege.
Who's attacking me now?
Yeah? They are doomed now, Kaiser. We close for battle. Those walls will not stop the Reich. Sieging army ready to strike.
Denmark has been excommunicated. That's a good start.
Face me in the open. It will be glorious.
We shall
Well.
defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
You...
The Reich is victorious! Ja, Kaiser! Kaiser!
Swoop. Like, I swear we've done this already. But hey, that's work. And at least I don't think the Pope is gonna give me much trouble.
If it is a fight you wish, come closer.
If it were a fight, I might come closer. I just kind of feel like the English are not really into this whole battle yet. That was a kind of, you know, a bit of an expeditionary thing. They're like, ah, yeah, let's send a few people out there and see what happens, and maybe now they will think better of it for a while. Hopes. Okay. Maybe I need to make this a bit faster.
Let us strike, Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser, we will spare not one Ausländer.
Okay, what do you have? You have 2 ballistas, you have town militia, your crossbowman, more town militia.
They will not
So,
escape the
this is
Reich
your,
now.
this is
We
your king.
attack.
Your king is right here, and he's fucked. I don't think your king is going to be a very happy king for very long. Want to have taken your walls and murdered all of your town militia. Let's see what my general has to say about current situation.
The love of God is 1,000 times stronger than any mortal armor. His wrath against our foes is 1,000 times better than 1,000 arrows. Our faith gives us his aid, and more. It will give us victory. Now cry, Sankt Michael, and look for that victory. Our enemies today are Danes, a people as cold and unlovable as their bleak land, and as cruel as the northern seas. Anyone who falls into their hands can expect but a scant token of God's mercy.
They're shaking the letters of anticipation.
With God's good graces we shall strike them down. With God's good graces we shall strike down a quarter of our enemy's army today. Courage will be our watchword. Despair theirs. Now kneel. Bow your heads to your savior.
Lock on it to God. Yes, I'm sure God will be very grateful to know that we're fighting in his name. Doing God's work, basically. And then we're gonna take this side. Have I missed anyone? I have. Namely you. I'm probably not gonna need you. What I wanna do is take you. Okay, Marchers just step forward and take some punishment, basically. You climb up there, you climb up there. Oh wait, you climb up there. You climb up there. You climb up there. You climb up there. While General and the ponies actually stay back for once. Alright, who is moving? You. Come forward. Alright, they have some tall militias, but that is not going to help them keep me away from their walls. They think it will. They are fucking naive as fuck.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
Yeah, they're really not. They are going to regret their life's decisions. Actually no, didn't mean you. This is gonna be a nice little massacre. Look at that, more town militia. Ah, I'm so afraid. I would expect it to be faster.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours!
Like our men are winning the battle. Yes. Was there ever any doubt that we will win this battle? Where the fuck are you going? And largers, you can go on the walls.
Our soldiers have captured their Schwein's walls.
The Schwein's walls, indeed. Move it! Move it, move it, move it! What are you doing, Spearman? I don't think even my spearmen know precisely what they're doing, but they're like, am I doing something, sir? We're working in God's grace and stuff. And all of my spearmen go forward towards that point. I think that would be much appreciated. Actually, I could probably send you forward even further. Just crash through them. I mean, you know, what's the worst that can happen? The answer, to no one's surprise, is actually not that much. Deep, 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 deep.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You move forward, please. That's a nice little cupboard of dead people. Attack the ballista, please, because that thing actually hurts when it hits. It can't very well hit you if you're fighting it in close quarters. Now, catapults, especially in melee range, can be deadly. I can tell you that much, because I use them in my cities. Sometimes. Unless I forgot. I don't have them with me. In which case, well... sucks to be me. March! Jerk!
The enemy king lies dead.
He lies dead indeed.
Attack while his men are confused. Mein lord! We have lost control of the city.
But nobody cares. There's reported I need victory. No matter how you look at it. Yeah, their poor little general's bodyguards get slaughtered. There's nobody else, and their ballistas are not shooting any longer, so well. Just enjoy a good bit of brutal close quarters. Well, another one yet. 2 bodyguards left. Well, so much for the bodyguards. 4 ballistas and 1 tower munition. Just attack. Just brutalize them. But literally, it's like 3 people left or so. I don't think you need to show much in the
Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
Nobody was surprised. Nobody was surprised at all. The king is dead. Faction reconciled.
The enemies of the Reich have met their doom. None shall stop the Reich.
8,000 monies.
Victory.
But yeah, thank you very much. I'll take that. Okay, sadly, the army needs to immediately march further.
Onward tomorrow, Kaiser.
Actually, that should be enough. Nice to get a nice and fully developed town immediately off the bat. I'm sure they didn't see that one coming.
Eyes of the Reich.
Oh, then Spyman, come up here.
Kaiser.
For much the Pope has decided that, well, the king is dead, I can't really hate them any longer, so I'll come back into the fold. Is what he's basically saying. Now then, let's make this a bit fast so we can actually deal with the fucking Danes up north. I'm finally done with them. They deserve nothing better, of course. Now, since I don't have a spy up there, because I was a bit slow in actually moving his little ass up there, basically blind, because I don't remember where the fucking cities are in fucking Scandinavia. I don't care about that.
Ja, Kaiser. Marching. Ja, Kaiser. Making camp here.
I mean, I'm not really expecting them to have much.
Ja, Kaiser. Ja, on my way.
To be fair. Right now, my worries are somewhat, how to put it mildly, minor.
Who to crush, Kaiser?
The only thing I fear is that the Pope once again could be like, hey, stop your aggression. Hey, stop your aggression. Hey, stop your aggression. A fucking broken record that he is. I mean, you know, we all know the Pope. We all know he can be a bit of an asshole. Especially to good, honest Germans just trying to do good, honest German work by murdering fucking Danes. What can I say? They are my quest goal.
Noble one, we have something for you.
Okay, I'm not really caring about that. I'm caring about that, and I'll give you my map information too.
A well-considered offer. Very well. Marsala.
Okay, Marsala indeed. Yes, yes. Marsala. Marsala. Come on, game. Recruit a priest in Stettin. I have a priest in Stettin, but, oh, sure, Pope. I'll get you another one.
Eyes of the Reich. And yeah? Marching. We stop here.
Okay, that's a rebel settlement.
Making camp here.
Coastal region, so I don't need to worry about this. So I can just go along the border and see what happens.
Ja, Kaiser. Like a shadow.
Now, before we continue, might want to build up our defenses here a bit more. Because, well, the British are also involved in this whole schmeggy piggy thingy. And that's kinda scary. If you're not too happy, you get a church. Because I'm just that nice of a person. Now, Mets can't really build anything yet, so you need a mustering hall and a bower. As well. That's basically the two things we need. I need to retrain one of my little ponies. And, anything else can come later, actually. Honestly, you don't really want to overdo it with the amount of things I have. All things considered, I probably can't afford that much. Good, now we can give everyone at least roads. Like, wow! We have rich modernity, we have dirt roads now. Like, sheesh, that's new. New and exciting, basically. Who has not yet had roads? Roads, free roads for everybody, free roads for everybody. Who hasn't yet gotten them? Who wants them still? I think that reduces the Danes to basically 1 or 2 cities. I'm assuming. Yo, Venice. You're having some trouble. What you want, Venice? Nothing? Kinda figured. Everybody hates on the Germans. Now then, I will finish off the Danes. That is the goal. Danes need to go because, well, they're Danes and they suck.
I bring word from my people, my lord.
Kinda don't like that idea, sorry.
No, this concludes our meeting.
I have
yes?
more than enough trouble as is. I can't use it. Just need. Not take that settlement. No, Heinrich!
Ja, Kaiser!
Heinrich, are you good?
Eyes of the Reich. Nein, Kaiser can't go. Let us strike, Kaiser. Moving out.
Yes, I found a road.
Making camp here.
Probably means something. One or two more turns and we can siege them down, and we should probably be fast about it before the Pope once again gets involved. The Popey boy, but hateful boy. Also, this sort of really aggressive expansion, I mean, it works, pretty much. It is, however, not necessarily an ideal thing to be doing. You're gonna make many enemies, and it's gonna take quite a while to get calm again. Yeah, is there to consider. Yeah. You wonder why I have a fucking big army sitting in Innsbruck, just waiting for things to happen, because I can see that Milan is going to get some crazy ideas. Yo, Denmark, what you want from me?
Noble foe, let us. You are not convinced. Something else you'd like to suggest? Enough on this point. Goodbye.
He's like, I'm not gonna give you my maps. I know what you're gonna do with those. I'm sitting here like, you have no idea what I was planning to do, woman. Totally wouldn't attack you with that sort of information.
Ja, Kaiser. Ja, on my way. Ja. Ja, Kaiser.
Yes, I think we have
Onward
found
tomorrow,
our
Kaiser.
one more turn. Victory. And to be fair, I kind of dislike the fact that the Danes are making more money than me. Kind of forcing my hand there. Can't just insult the Reich and expect to stand. Also, there's a rebel village up there, which we kind of probably should take. And make it into something actually useful for humanity.
We shall hold against this siege for your
I am
honor,
not
Kaiser.
surprised.
Our settlement is under threat, Kaiser. We are besieged.
We are indeed. By Milan.
Eyes of the Reich. Like
Who to crush, Kaiser?
they are doomed now, Kaiser. We close for battle.
We have begun the siege.
Town militia.
Sieging army waiting to strike.
And all the here. Town militia. You don't go.
March. Today's march ends here, Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. Today's journey is over. For your honor, Kaiser, we will attack.
Yes, for my honor.
Ah, come on. Yeah.
Expecting some losses. I mean, we can take some losses for a while. Not really the nicest story in the books. But alas.
We would ask you to lower your swords and hear us out. No matter. Farewell.
Yeah, and I would ask you to not attack me, then go like, bitch please, mercy.
Men of the Reich, make the Kaiser proud this day. To battle!
This is gonna be fun. Dodging artillery fire while running forward.
Units, await my command. Gruppe, Gruppe, Gruppe. Units, Gruppe. Gruppe dismissed. Gruppe, Units,
Gruppe dismissed.
Knights. General's bodyguard. Gruppe. Units, march.
Now then, let's make merry, shall we?
Dummkopf general has thrown his life away.
What an idiot.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Okay, that was just an unlucky hit though. That happens sometimes.
Thank the Lord! Our men has slain the enemy general.
It is messy as fuck, isn't it? Spearman! Spearman! Nothing but a nice little overwhelming victory. Thanks!
Only half the enemy
Not,
force
you
remains.
know, in small parts to fucking military genius that is fucking cavalry. Mass cavalry.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Yes.
It's time to press the attack.
Like, and were you expecting anything else? Where are some more enemies for me to kill? Now, kill them all as much as we can, because that's gonna make the future battles a lot easier. I was kinda expecting Milan to be a bit of a bitch about it at some point. I just didn't think they were that bloody fucking stupid, to be fair. Because that was a suicide attack I had, and just the sheer amount of male knights I have. Even if you have some spears, I ain't gonna be afraid of that. Just gonna point that out. It's not how that works, generally speaking. But then somebody's escaping. I can't catch those. I don't think. You could try. But nah, no, they are out of range. But those come out. Just a nice way of murdering a few people. A few hundred people. They were so proud of little armies. They were like, oh, yes, let me combine my troops, then I'm gonna attack you and I'm gonna show you what's what. And I'm sitting like, bitch, please. That was a horrible idea. Can you catch those?
No one shall doubt that we are the victors on this day.
Well, men lost 1,108. Men remaining, 21. Just brutally running in there. Now look at that.
The Reich is victorious!
Yeah, the Reich is very much victorious. You underestimated the Reich at your own peril, and now you shall stand defeated. Which, to be fair, you kinda deserve. Spain has joined the crusade. Good Spain. Good little Spain.
Come on. We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser.
Now, let's see what you actually have in
The
troops.
siege continues, Kaiser.
A bit too much for my personal
Ja,
liking.
mein Kaiser!
Mein Kaiser?
Now then. I don't actually need my army as a freedom army right now, but I would like you to...
Ja, Kaiser. Marching to
that.
battle.
What do they have? Which catapults are gonna be a pain in the ass? He has a nice lot of catapults.
This day shall belong to the Reich. To
Fighting
battle.
those is not going to be nice. Well, because if they hit you, that hurts. If they don't hit you, you can just be like, okay, I don't give a shit. Now, what do you have to say about the Melanians? Come on, speak, General. Give me your spiel. I think my cavalry is gonna be on the right flank. Charging directly forward.
I brought you here to fight. I brought you here because you are duty-bound Germans, and no enemy looks on you without fear. I promise nothing save a hard struggle. But would you have me tell you anything else? Would you have me pour honeyed words into your ears? I thought not.
They never
Those
even answered.
Milanese are good with money. It will help them when they count their dead. But will it help their women folk with the mourning?
Yes, it will, because they will get money.
And if If you should happen to come across a lady in need of my protection, send her to my tent after the fighting. Battle gives me two things: a powerful thirst and a thrusting appetite.
People like, yeah. He's such a jokester, isn't he? God damn it, game. Let me... There's something in there that's not supposed to be in there. It's up. Now you go over here.
The enemy has brought up more men. Good. It gives us more to kill.
Let's make this a bit faster. See if we can maybe swoop in on the catapults. I don't think we can. Maybe we actually can.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated. Our general flees. This is no way for an Imperial officer to act.
You know, not after that speech, actually. Ah, that is breaking things very much for me. Not in a good way. I can only hope that they will return to battle soonish. Now then, they thought better of running away. Voila. Attack the fucking catapult, please. If you can at least get the catapults away. We can turn this around still.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours.
Also, charge all the way back there, please. Yeah, because this is precisely what we want to avoid. You attack him. You just deal with the catapults as much as you can. Because if you can break those, that would be very much appreciated. Go down there. You attack up there. You just make sure they break.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated. Thank the Lord! Our men has slain the enemy general.
I don't even care if my archers are running away at next time. I'm looking at them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Very good. You're chasing the general? Yeah, I mean, sure, go right ahead and chase the enemy.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Not just stand around and do nothing. And they're breaking. Ah, that's nice to look at. Really, it's not much better than just, you know, generally routing the enemy like this. I was getting kind of worried when my cavalry units had one moment decided to just fucking run away like a bitch and go like, nope.
We have broken the enemy army. The enemy general flees. He has kein honor.
Yes, kein honor. Kein honor, I tell ya. Kein honor. No honor rule. I mean, we always knew we had no honor rule. Are we really expecting anything else? Damn it. Already at the red line here. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle to kill as many of them as I can. Yeah, it's a good struggle. Why is it a good struggle, you might wonder? Oh, because it allows us to do horrible things. The militia, catapult, would be a better goal. We're just still already nothing. Attack. Charge! Not like you don't know what to do. Yeah, then pretty much everyone has run away that could run away. Quicker! I don't think we can get to those. It's gonna leave the town very much undefended though.
This day will go down in the records of the Empire as one of its most magnificent victories.
Like, yes. Heroic victory. Through the power of cavalry charge right then and there. Execution.
Ja, Kaiser.
This is what you have asked for, Milan.
Kaiser, we will spare not one Ausländer.
Yes, Milan.
Kaiser!
It's what you have asked me of me.
Ja! Closing on the Reich's enemies. Besieging settlement, Kaiser.
Ah, come on.
He's the only one who actually is in a situation where he's not at an immediate advantage.
We will conquer with honor,
yes,
Kaiser.
deal with them.
A whole victory for the Reich.
When you wish to speak.
It's a fly! Does attack at me! Agent Magician. Make sure. Why not? I suppose. Now then, Milan is going to fall. As for you, you have only town militia.
Fear the arrival of the Reich, mein enemy. Sieging
But
army.
I haven't saved in a while, have I? I should probably do a save. Just to make sure the game does not crash on me before we do any more battles. Because we have achieved much so far, and I would really like to avoid the worst. Okay, I can probably take this, then that only leaves Schwennies, and probably Dijon could put up a fight.
Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser!
Okay. Now, let's finish up with the fucking Danes, because they have been pain in the ass.
Let no Auslander leave this battlefield alive.
Well, they won't. They are in a little city. They can't run anywhere. These are stand and fight, or they die. Rather horrible death at that. I don't think they ever were prepared to defend themselves in Stockholm. This doesn't look much developed compared to Aarhus or something.
And so we come to the hour of battle. I will give you victory if you have the guts to fight like Imperial soldiers when I ask it. I will not ask men to die needlessly. I will throw no lives away. But I do expect each man to do his part. Victory will be the reward. The scrofulous Danes are not fit enemies for you men, but do not let pity weaken you.
Yep.
Cut them down when the
Just
time
warming
comes,
up a bit, like,
and
I
God
know I
will
need to
thank
run
you for
soon.
it. We have driven the enemy back to his last bolt hole.
Yes, we have.
Now is the time for the last great attack, men. Now will German courage be rewarded with final victory. And now any man here who is not praying for our victory...
Yeah, we don't need to pray for our victory, I think. I think we're pretty damn well off without any praying. Now then, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. And come here. Everybody else stands here. Now you go. Okay, we probably need to go over there. Good, everybody is doing their little business. We'll go up there and be a bit of a defensive wall. Because you can. I mean, the enemy has literally only town militia to fight me. They're going to regret their life's decisions very soonish. Yes, I would really like to stop having a two-front war. The northern front kinda needs to stop being a thing. Basically yesterday. That would have been ideal.
Our ladders are at the walls.
Help them. Climb up there. You actually too. I don't think the archers are gonna get much action though. I mean they will, but they are gonna hit more of our guys than yeah, the other way around. And I would like to avoid that. I will actually put them on the wall later on though. See if we can annoy the enemy a bit more. How's the coming along here? Oh, not so. Actually, since I do have some knights, I might want to pick this up and just... Because we can. I mean, it's town militia, they're light infantry, they don't deal specifically well with cavalry or anything, so... Well, why not take the advantage and make it even bigger? They're already shaken. Like, they're shaken, they're shaken.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Like, oh yeah, I don't doubt that game. Okay, I'm pretty sure I told you to attack. Well, some of them are moving. Some, mind you. Everybody run over there. They're like, oh shit, they're behind me too. Enough wavering. Now you are dealt with. Look at them waver. Now, pathfinding. You now need to really work for your money. But you're not gonna like it, I know.
These walls now belong to the Empire.
Amongst other things, yes. I do like that the tower is still Denmark. Wait,
The battering ram is in place.
how did they manage that?
It will not be
No
long
one
before
knows.
our enemy's defenses fall.
Oh, some choose to go over the walls. Pretty fair.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Constantly over and over and over and over again because we can. So just that nasty.
The man has breached the gate.
Leech. We've breached the gauge. There's no defense here. Now go in there and mess things up for them. Royally. Even more fucking total militia. Run, man, run! There's a killer charge. I'm like wondering, why? Why are you even doing this? And I'm sitting like, eh? Because I can. Do you think I need more reasonings? Because I don't. Let's make this a bit faster, shall we? Is there another way in here? Yeah, but from the whole other side. Ah, now then. Try to kill the general's bodyguard if you can. I don't even care if I lose a few more
Our men are winning
knights.
the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours.
In worst case, we're gonna pull a few of them out. If worst were to come to worse. Okay, some of them seem to have gotten themselves stuck. Ah, pathfinding, the greatest friend of all.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours.
Well, at some point it will be. I don't think there's much doubt there. It is, however, really a matter of time. Okay, if I move my little boys over here, my general over here, Few units here and there might be starting to run away now. To be fair, for good reasoning, they are kind of getting their asses kicked. Somewhat brutishly, one might say. Just charge them all down.
The enemy has lost half his army.
She's really trying to get in there, isn't he? My general knows no fear.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours!
Yes, the question is only how many casualties we will sustain until then. That's basically the only question we have. And so far, 2 of my units have decided to run away. Apparently. I mean, a very understandable reaction considering the sheer amount of mass murdering that goes on here. But this will be their last stand. They will die here. And we'll make sure of it. But if we look at the numbers, I think we can very well assume that this will be over soonish. The losses will be rather extreme.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours!
Percentage enemy killed, 87.
Lies dead. Attack while his men are confused.
Confused, you say? I don't think there's enough of them left to be confused. I mean, quite literally, there's not enough of them left to be confused. They die quickly. Okay, what's left? Not infantry, not militia. General's bodyguard. I mean, there's still a general's bodyguard unit. Percentage of enemy killed, 97. Three, 1 and 21. There's one unit that's somewhat healthy.
Taken control of the city.
Kill them, please.
We nearly lost this battle, but victory is ours.
I don't think we nearly lost this battle. I think I was just rushing it a bit much, honestly. Was there any reason to rush that much? The answer is no. There was no need to do that at all.
Nothing can stand in my way.
Ooh.
We have taken these lands by...
Action destroyed. Denmark. Okay, leave 2 of them here and start the long march back home.
Yeah, we stop here.
a long, long march back home.
Ja, Kaiser. Advance, Kaiser.
Okay, down here we also have a rather peaceful stalemate.
Ja, Kaiser. Fear the arrival of the Reich, mein enemy.
Orders, Kaiser! We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser! Siege force reporting
for the Reich.
We are missing a few generals. I will assume they died heroic in battle.
Kaiser.
The usual heroic things that you do in battle. Mostly involving dying for the Kaiser, of course. Oh, it's actually an affection now. Okay. And after all of this nonsense, we have 18 region controlled. So basically, one turn away from victory if I can manage to destroy Milan, if they haven't captured any of the islands down south yet. That's basically what it comes down to. Now, Dijon will be a problem. I can tell you that much already. Everything else, not so much. Spare militia. Yeah, for one, we're gonna withdraw.
Men, try to regroup.
We're gonna take in the guys.
We leave.
We're gonna take in the reinforcements that come. Then we'll probably have it done. Okay, first things first. If I were to attack this, how are my chances? Game, tell me. Very good? I'll take it. Not even going to think about it.
We have crushed them, Kaiser! It was useless to resist the Kaiser! The arrival of the Reich, mein enemy. The enemies of the Reich. Nothing can stand in my way. Who to crush, Kaiser? We will spare not one of us, Länder. They have begun the siege. They are doomed. Sieging
Kaiser! Ja! Closing on the Reich's
take
enemies!
Take it all back. Ah, nice and easy.
The
Nice and
Reich
easy,
is
lemon
victorious!
squeezy.
God is with us, Kaiser! We are victorious! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Kaiser, ja!
Yes, on this fine day, God is with us is a very nice way of saying it. Okay, so then let's make you a bit more happier by giving you a church.
Orders, Kaiser! Combining!
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser. Besieging settlement,
And I
Kaiser.
think that means
Siege
Milan
force
is down
reporting,
to
Kaiser.
those two.
Ja? They are doomed now, Kaiser. We close for battle. Sieging army waiting to strike.
Okay. Can you reach in time? Probably actually could.
Mein Kaiser?
France likes me. Ah, of all the people, the French like me.
Kaiser. Moving out. Eyes of the Reich.
Okay,
Like
Oslo.
a shadow. Ja?
I mean, I can take care of Oslo at some point. I'm going to make bank. Probably a good idea to start building some shit up, shall we say. You are a front village. You are a front village. You need the ability to create more troops. You need that. Burn. Oh, actually, doesn't look up here. Good. In one of that, I would say I'll give you a small church. Vienna needs repairs. Milan needs repairs. Well, technically speaking, we're training. Frankfurt. We get some mines. You just continue existing. You can recruit everything we need, so you get mines. You can, well, technically speaking, recruit everything we need. Actually,
Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser!
you move up there
Today's march ends here, Kaiser!
to recruit more people. Lower your taxes for a bit. I just want to give you a few more happiness buildings, so that you stop being a fucking bitch about everything that you could be a bitch about. Sergeants. And small church. Oops. Some mines. Church. And I'm officially out of money. I burned a lot of money here. All of the money I just sacked. It's like, get eaten. Get eaten quick. And the question of the matter is, somebody died. In Milan. Is this all you have inside? That is indeed the question we're asking ourselves here. Because if it is, then Milan is dead. Come on, Milan. Come on, Milan. It's a really cool person now. I don't need to see his guild. Teach hostilities against Milan. I will not do that, Popey boy.
Orders, Kaiser! Forward!
Looks like change your hostilities. I'm sitting like no.
Who to crush, Kaiser? Ja, Kaiser, we will spare not one Ausländer.
Why don't I get any reinforcements here?
Kaiser! March!
You shitting me.
Ambush set, Kaiser.
Ah, come on. Ja, Kaiser.
Oh, but up
Marching to
here. Is
battle.
this going to end well at least? How do you think I will lose this game? Because there's a really big one close by. It's just militia though. Okay, what do I have actually in
Mein Kaiser,
equipment?
we shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
Okay, can I just
The siege continues, Kaiser.
quickly hire 3 mercenaries and make it a bit
Ja,
easier on
Kaiser.
myself?
Marching to battle.
And I can.
The Reich is victorious. God is with us, Kaiser. We are victorious.
Okay, we've taken over this nice little settlement. Means the only settlement that is left right now is, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, Milan, Venice. We can take Venice. Should win. I'm risking fucking excommunication over it, so you know, I better win.
Let us strike, Kaiser. Ja.
Okay, also what do I need? 1 unit of horses and a lot of other people. Armored sergeantes.
Forward! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser!
We'll continue that. Continue that. There's these countdown. Do we get our reinforcements?
We close for battle.
I don't. I mean, it's not like the enemy has anything I'm particularly worried about.
Kaiser!
Ja?
But my men are also not in the best potential situation. Okay. Can't do that while laying siege.
Orders, Kaiser!
I don't think I could stand closer even if I fucking wanted to. You know what, we're gonna save the game and try. Like, I don't think it should be that hard to do. At least not nearly as hard as the fucking game implies.
Ja, Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser, we will spare not one aus.
I mean, to be fair, it kinda depends. You're the faction leader, that's good. The catapult is gonna be useless. The Italian spare militia is kinda what's gonna bite me, as well as the these crossbow man.
They will not escape the Reich now.
They will bite me the ass. Let's see what my little general has to say. If he's like this, it's the last stronghold. Then we know for certain that we are doing God's work today. Let's listen to what he has to say about this development. Also, the city of Venice is pretty well defended. Castle-wise. As you would expect from Venice.
It is not my way to send men into needless peril during battle. But I do expect you to do your duty as I will do mine. If all do their duty, then the Empire will have victory here. Now, let's to other matters. Those fops from Milan think that they are soldiers. I laugh at such an idea, for they can barely lift a bag of money, let alone a sword.
Burnt very harshly.
This is the final dung heap. Doubtless our foes will fight like cornered rats to keep their lives, but we must harden our hearts. Let your cry be no mercy until they are utterly cast down.
Nice.
And when all is done, I will have my pick of the enemy women. Also, I fear that I will have little joy in it. I do not usually care to bed cabbages and turnips. I generally prefer something more jiggly.
No, jiggly.
Units, await my command!
He's like, let me really insult those guys.
Onward, archers! Units, group and dismissed! Ladders! Move out! Ladders! Move out! Ladders! Move out! Ladders! Forward! March! Spearmen! 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 Units, group and dismissed!
Okie dokie. Yeah, but I can't. Wrong unit. What to say? I can't climb there? Why? I mean, why wouldn't I be able to do so? The archers, you come forward because you're going to be on the walls soonish. There's a spearman. Come forward. And then there's some Italian militia and Geno's crossbowmen, which are a pain in the ass, mind you, to deal with. Feel free to run, my friends.
Our ladders are at the walls.
Like our ladders are at the walls? Yes, they are. Zum Teufel!
Our ladders are at the walls.
Spear militia. They're actually a better form of militia, to be fair.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Well, we have. Well, it's gonna take a moment to build up mass. If we can kill the general. That would help. Luckily, he's just standing on a bit.
The gates have fallen.
Now we attack. Namely the general. If he falls, this battle is gonna be over.
These walls now belong to the Empire.
Why are you standing down here? Why are you not up there fighting? Now, a question for the ages. Line infantry.
The enemy is gaining the upper hand.
This is indeed not working out nearly as well.
We have lost half the army.
As well as I had hoped it would. And we're getting a nice little breakthrough. Now, one of the problems of fighting on the walls, not necessarily easy. As well, my hopes were, and still are, technically speaking, that we can break the fucking enemy, break in the general. If he dies, this is a victory. The problem is, I don't think we have the necessary staying power. And the troops were far too wounded for that battle. Yet in fact we are under constant fucking fire by the fucking towers, which, as I would like to point out, machine gun towers. They do horrible things to you. And your man. And they do have quite a bit of damage. Now then, if you could just kill that asshole. Once and for all. Really don't want to break, do they? Charge! Charge!
Enemy king lies dead.
Fucking finally.
Attack while his men are confused.
Suddenly they're not so fucking tough any longer. Suddenly they're all like, I want to run away now.
Praise God! Our men have taken... We are being defeated. We must change tactics.
Tactics. Change the tactics. Change the tactics now.
My lord! We have lost control of the city.
How you managed it is...
Praise God! Our men have taken control of the city.
Yeah, praise
Only
God.
half the enemy force remains.
Praise God indeed. And the game has decided to boot itself, as it is.
Curses! Our men no longer command the city. Praise God! Our men have taken control of the city.
Charge! Charge!
Come on, we're gonna break them.
Charge! Charge!
There's really not much left. I mean, there's not much left of me, to be fair. Dramatic scenes here. We're gonna break you. But you ain't gonna like it. The general needs to fight. Very brutally, very harshly. You're the last man. Yeah, that spear infantry, that ain't good for me. Run them down, please. Don't wait for better tidings. Run them down. Yes, go in there and slaughter them. Slaughter them all. The knights are doing their best here. 3, 2, 1. Son of a bitch.
Praise God! Our men have taken control of the city.
Now we need to charge back and deal with the last enemy unit.
Mein Lord! We have lost control of the city.
Not the most efficient charge I have ever seen. Where do these spearmen think they can go? To be fair, we have some very brave men fighting here. I really wish the rest of my men would actually return.
This battle seems to be creeping in. This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay
Aha.
strong, and the
That
enemy will be
progresses well.
defeated.
I do think that that is a very interesting statement. To be fair, they will get slaughtered to the last man. The sacrifices we made were
Behold
large.
how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack. Victory is ours! Let us bury our dead and move on.
Ah boy, never fight a battle like this. That is a very bad idea. 700 men deployed, 600 men lost, 150 remain. You know, that's not even an average victory, that is basically a loss by another name. Quite literally nothing else. Jesus fucking Christ.
The enemies of the Reich have met their doom.
They have.
None shall stop the Reich.
By the grace of Almighty God, I proclaim His Holy Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, the protector of all her realms and territories.
Yes. Okay, I didn't think I would actually manage to get this done. It's fucking later than I wanted it to, but hey, I got a victory. Oh, tasty. Oh, tasty victory. Yes, precisely what I wanted to see. Look at all of these happy men. What they don't know is just how many were slaughtered to achieve it. Like a share, how many have we lost?
Has united the disparate lands of Europe under the light of Christendom. The already legendary Emperor presses the Imperial armies on, founding the mightiest of all Roman empires.
Yeah, totally a Roman Empire, not a German Empire. Totally not. How dare you imply otherwise? Hmm. I mean, technically speaking, we won, but if I wasn't relatively assured that that was the last battle, I would have not fought this battle, because that was just horrible. I sacrificed basically a whole good army, well, a bit better army to be fair, in order to achieve this goal, and well, you might be wondering, was it worth it? For victory? Yes. Under any other circumstances? No. Fuck no. Absolutely fuck no. Never fight battles like this, especially on continuously. Also, I think the situation will get worse, technically speaking, if we continue, because we're still at war with England. They haven't yet done too much, but I guess we could do a bit of a cleanup campaign sometime this week, where we go over to the British Isles and deal with those cuntish Englanders. I mean, after all, we're already excommunicated. What's the Pope gonna do? You know, apart from being very angry with me, which he already is. So, meh. Like, I don't care. Do you think I'm worried, Pope? Do you think I'm worried? Milan is not around any longer. Milan has been destroyed. Portugal hates me. Yay for marriage. The Papal States hate me. They broke the alliance with me. I have been excommunicated. The enemy is dead. Fair fighter. Yeah, fair. Oh well, Milan is dead, and I guess this will be it for today. This was a bit longer than I had anticipated. Again, I wanted to set up a campaign, not finish it. I guess that's the risk of playing a short campaign. You can finish it relatively quickly. Was a nice little trip to the past. I think you're going to see some more Medieval 2 in the coming days, to be fair. Especially because, now that I'm in it again, I do kinda enjoy this game. Maybe we'll actually do what I planned at one point anyway, namely doing a long campaign. But that's not something I can do in just one episode. That's gonna take a bit more than that, to put it mildly. I guess technically speaking, if we were to continue this particular campaign, what I would do is probably try to get rid of a few troops, rebuild a few very specific armies, and generally speaking lower the taxes so my cities can actually start growing again in a reasonable pace. Because we kind of need to outpace the enemies a bit. The one that we have, actually, technically speaking, and kind of wait out my excommunication. So that, you know, we can get back into the good graces of Christianity. Pretty hard to be a defender of Christianity when Christianity as a whole hates you like the plague. For, to be fair, good reasons. It had a bit to do with the fact that I just murdered quite a few of them. But yeah, with that in mind, I shall bid you adieu for the moment. Have a good one and all of that, and let me actually make a save game, like it'll be over. And then let's go through the usual list. On the right side, the YouTube side, we have none. That makes it easy name-wise. On the Twitch side, let me take an educated look. We have, of course, the little strategy member dropping by for a bit. Amusing himself very much with the definitions of Germans and where cities are in this game. Next in line, we have little Venus. Coming by for a bit to, well, speak about snow. A very fair topic, I'd say. And last but not least, a little sandwich bag. Also a rather well-known face at this point. Coming by to, well, wondering about the secret of the universe, which I, of course, already answered. Money. It's always money. As for everybody else on the more lurking side, do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed, and I do hope to see you all again soonish, as in, well, actually, since it's after 12 today, it's fine evening again. Oh, measly few hours, basically. And, yeah, until then, once again, have a good